Uh, Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Antipod for the Dapper D's. I'm Dippy.
All right, let's do it again. I'm kidding. 3, 2, 1, bring it back.
Welcome back to the Dapper D's. I'm Dippy.
I'm Dadley.
And I'm sometimes Dono. The
I
other
don't,
name,
I don't
you'll
like
never
Dono's
know.
energy. Bring it back. I don't.
Come on, all right, let's run it again.
Let's redo it. Okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Dapper D's. I'm Dippy.
I'm Dadley.
And I'm Dono.
And welcome to the Dapper D's, the only show that knows Santa Claus was a myth invented by the Carter administration in 1978. Look it up, dude. It's real.
I thought it was invented by Coca-Cola.
And welcome. At this point, dude, I wouldn't be surprised. And it's pertinent that we bring up snowy, icy subjects because today we are coming back to you live with fantasy hockey. I don't know the NHL jingle. I don't know. It's the that's Sports Center. One way or the other.
Hockey games. Hockey games.
There you go. Hockey games. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna bring up the what is it? I need to bring up the lo-fi music. Will somebody talk about our sponsor while we do that?
Dono, go.
Ah! Wait. Oh, wait, that's NFL. Damn it. No. I was like, fuck. No, I need...
Okay, well, anyway, we're sponsored today by W.GG.
God damn it.
W.GG, they are an energy supplement that you just pour into water, you give it a shake, and boom, you get a little pepper in your step for the day. It keeps you going without those caffeine crashes of the other energy drinks that you shouldn't be drinking. They're bad for you. They're bad for your heart. They're bad for your soul. They can sue me. I don't care. W.GG,
Incredible.
it's good for your soul.
It's good for the soul. Is
So-
the music good?
Homies, I just looked up, like, NHL noise, like the noise for the NHL.
Yeah.
Each team has a different horn.
Yeah. They have a different scoring horn.
That's so fucking... I need to start watching hockey now. Just to be able to do it.
Hockey's so much fun. So if you're interested in getting an energy supplement that will keep you going throughout the day without an energy crash, Just go to w.gg and use code ANIPOD, ANIPOD. Get 15% off your entire order. Every
Look
order
at
you
the
do.
size of that discount.
Look at the size of 15% off. So,
it's no crash, all dash. Okay.
That's not bad.
That's
And we
not
are also
I give
giving
you some more.
and we're also giving a little shout over to the lovely folks over at Lo-Fi Girl who are providing the music, the background music for the stream, and a lot of our streams that we don't use tabletop audio for, which is another great service, by the way. Go over to Lo-Fi Girl and check out their live streams of lo-fi music that you can use in your streams as long as you give them a shout. And with all of that elucidated out of the way, said and done, we're gonna do some fantasy hockey. So if you're not familiar with this format, we basically take a major sports league, we take all of the teams from that sports league, and we pit them up against each other in literal hand-to-hand combat. How do you ask? We take their namesakes, their logos, their mascots, their likenesses, whatever you want to call them. We take the literal name of the team, and we delineate who between the two teams would win in an actual fight. And of course, the arena is always the standard arena for the team involved, for the league involved. So in this case, each set of two adversaries will go up against each other in a standard NHL hockey rink, which
so
is
they better be good on ice.
They better be good on ice, and they better be small enough to fit, because holy crap, there are a lot of large things as mascots for this batch, and I'm so excited. Honestly, so hockey is the sport that I told myself I would get into next after the NFL and NASCAR, and I still haven't. I still don't know where I can watch my games for hockey. Like, it's a very convoluted system.
It is.
Because you have to go through the regional sports networks, and there are very rarely times where hockey will play on ESPN until the playoffs.
Yep.
And it's just like, well, what the hell, man? But so we don't have as much hockey experience as we do other sports, but we're gonna do our best. As always, we have Dadley as our lookup guy who will look up the reasons for teams being named or other pertinent information.
Just Google stuff.
Yeah. And Dono will be our roller. If we want to roll something to determine a stat for somebody, or want to roll something to determine the outcome of something, then we will turn to our fantasy resident, Dono.
So, before we jump right into it, I do want to say a little bit of, like, I follow a smidgen of hockey.
Okay.
I like the Arizona Coyotes. They are a fun team.
Arizona Coyotes are very fun.
Have broken a record that will probably never, ever happen again.
Uh-oh.
They're on a 5-game win streak. Every single one of those games, they beat the last 5 cup winners. Yes.
Wait, the Arizona Coyotes have beat the last 5 Stanley Cup winners, like, in a row?
Not in a row of them winning, but in a streak have beaten the last 5 cup winners.
Damn.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, that's actually a really cool stat. See, cool stats
So
are everywhere.
go Coyotes.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
you can watch. I looked it up. You can watch it on Hulu.
Hulu.
Yeah,
Yet
you should
another
watch some
streaming
games
service
on
I don't
Hulu,
have.
Not all of them.
Yet another streaming service I
I
don't
could- I'll
have.
send
I might see if I can.
Hey, there you go.
Honestly, the Horn sold it for me. I might fucking watch some hockey. See if I
Well, there you go.
watch the Detroit Red Wings this Thursday.
And I would spend my time watching my home team, which I'll explain when we get to them.
All right. Well, without further ado,
So I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle this seating real quick so that we end up with a totally random assortment of our 32 teams. And you guys just tell me when to stop. Any day now.
More.
Any time.
Harder.
no, don't
Slow down.
overdo it. You gotta go
Slow down.
slow. You gotta.
Slow.
All right, you're good.
Okay.
All right. Shuffled. It broke again. Redo. All right. And then I go, ha, to the bottom of the sheet for presentation mode.
Icon.
Here we are. So, look at that. First one's first. So we have the Arizona Coyotes, right? Or are they the Phoenix
Yes.
Coyotes? Yeah, the Arizona Coyotes and the Washington Capitals. Now, they weren't always called the Capitals. I don't think. No, that's the basketball team. They were called the Bullets at one point. Now they're called, but now the team is called the Wizards. God, I forgot that we did fantasy basketball twice because I messed up my mic. And the Wizards
It's all good.
almost made
It's
it
all
to the
good.
finals both times.
Yep.
Oh my
All
gosh.
right, so really quick for those who don't know hockey, they're Washington, D.C., not Washington State.
Mm-hmm. Because Washington State has a different team that we'll see later.
Yes, they do.
There we go.
So, could a pack of coyotes fight senators?
Is that
Yes.
why they're called the Capitals?
Yeah, I mean, they're
Well,
just named because they're the nation capital.
That's literally the only reason they're called the Capitals.
Yeah, I have it pulled up right now.
So they're called that because they are the capital of the But what is that? How does that translate to what is they're putting out on the ice? Because like a capital could be.
A bunch of old dudes that like get ornery if you try and tell them what to
Is
do.
it the president? Is it
Is
a
it-
coyote versus the president?
How many people are on a hockey team?
Well, if we're talking our current president, I don't think he's got a chance.
No, I don't think he does.
If it was
Is it
Obama,
12?
maybe.
Is it 12 people on ice?
No, I think it's like 6 people. I think it's 6 people on ice, and there's like 12 in a grand roster.
There's 20 players in all on a team.
There's 20 players on a team.
Yeah, so 18 skaters and 2 goaltenders.
Right.
Which
So
apparently they call them goaltenders and not goalies.
Well, I mean, goalie is short for goaltender.
Okay.
I think they used to be called goalkeepers.
Sleepy Joe gets to pick a team of 19 other people out of senator and congressman.
Oh, God.
Oh, and Supreme Court justices, I guess.
Oh my God, Supreme Court justice. Well, you
I mean,
have
there's
to
a
have all
few-
7 of them because there's only 7 of them, right?
I'm not
Or
gonna
are there
lie,
9 of
there
them?
are a
Are there 9
few-
of them?
There
Here's
are a
the
few senators and congressmen that can hold their
Well,
own.
There are.
100%. Yeah, there are a few. None of them I think Joe would pick.
That's fair.
That-
That is fair.
exactly. Exactly.
I don't think he'd be able to like.
I'm glad that we're
so
getting
sad.
politics out of the way, by the way.
Yes.
Yes.
Unless they
But-
win. And then, like,
Oh God. Well, okay.
Henry
How many
Clay
coyotes are
is
there?
the-
Dono, roll. How many? What are we thinking? Like a D12?
Well, it's a whole team of coyotes.
See,
how many in a pack of coyotes? How much is the
No.
average pack?
No,
how many
much is,
coyotes
like,
are in
the-
an average
How
pack of
many people are in a
coyotes?
soccer team? Or in
How many people are on a
not
soccer team?
I
11?
mean, a fucking hockey team. You just said
20.
20.
20.
There's 20 coyotes.
Is that how
Well,
we're gonna
a-
do this time? That we're gonna do?
A pack of coyotes is 6.
I think that's reasonable. I think. See, Dono, it's a randomized. We randomize some
I know,
aspects
but are we
because
doing-
they can
okay,
be
wait,
just
wait, wait,
blowouts.
wait. But we just gave the president 19 other fucking people put on his
Because
team.
they're people.
Oh, it's just
And
gonna
because
be
the name is
one pack of
ambiguous.
coyotes.
Because the name is ambiguous.
A pack of 6 coyotes ain't gonna go after 20 people.
They
They're gonna
might. I
chew
feel like
them
they
out
might.
at a time. I'm thinking like fucking
Senators
My
aren't allowed to
brain-
be armed.
Why is my
so-
brain thinking that they're actually playing hockey?
No, they're not playing hockey.
Dono, yeah, that's the thing. They're not playing hockey. The mascots
This is
are in
not
hand-to-hand
Air Bud.
combat. This is not Air Bud. Ain't no rules say a coyote can't play hockey. This is a pack of coyotes is going up against, and because the name is so ambiguous, we're deciding on that it's a hockey team's worth of Washington like people. Which is going to
Okay.
come up again later, and I'm surprised that we're talking about this right
To
now.
be honest-
let's actually discount. Okay, I will reveal there is a team called the Ottawa Senators. So let's discount the Senate for
Oh.
this.
Okay.
So he picks
Oh.
the 7 Supreme Court justices.
Yes.
Are there 7 or 9? I asked that earlier.
If he's got the police,
Please.
they aren't gonna do
There
much,
are
but they
9
are
Supreme
gonna
Court
at least
Okay,
do
so
their-
it's Sleepy Joe, the 9 Supreme Court justices, and 10 random congressmen. Not
Yes.
senators, congressmen.
Yes.
And that team goes up against 6 coyotes.
The Coyotes win.
The
all
Coyotes
right?
win. I mean,
I'm
it's
looking at
just
a
the
picture of the
Coyotes
Supreme
win.
Court right now, and I've never seen something more look more like an old folks' home. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Damn.
Yeah. The government's got to get younger before things majorly change.
I'm fucking. Oh my god.
Look at all these people excited for pudding. Like,
I just shit my pants.
Yeah, I just shipped my bed.
all right, so the Coyotes win.
Yeah, the Coyotes win, but let's roll a d6 to see how many Coyotes. How many move on? How many move on, or how many die?
A D4 for how many die.
A d4 for how many die. Okay.
Okay, give me fucking D4. Show up. Here we go. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. 3.
Oh, so they
This is a lot.
knocked out quite a few. They knocked out a good number, but they
Half the
did
team.
not survive. They knocked out
It's
half
like
the
they're
team.
just like, all right, man,
All right.
let me stop it.
So we have the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Carolina Hurricanes.
I think the Hurricanes has got this one. I just have a feeling.
All right, why are they called the Blue Jackets?
because they wear blue jackets. I'm pretty sure their uniforms are blue, and that's why they're.
Okay, yeah, they're literally word for word from their website.
Mhm.
They are paying tribute to the soldiers that wore blue that died during America's costiest war. Costiest is on their website.
Costiest.
Yes, costiest.
Oh boy.
What I'm really confused about is I don't think Ohio was in that war.
The Civil War?
Yeah. Was
No, of course Ohio
part of-
was involved. Of
Was
course
it?
Ohio was involved in the Civil War. Yeah. 1800s. Ohio became a state in like the 1700s.
Oh,
Or
my
like the
bad.
late 1700s. I know Tennessee
My bad.
did. Tennessee was a state
right.
in 1796, and the Civil War started in 1860. So
All right, so it's a bunch of dudes with muskets that barely fire.
yeah, they have like one
Against a
shot
hurricane.
each against a hurricane. The Hurricanes are moving on. I mean,
They're gonna end up shooting themselves.
I
It's gonna
think
get
the-
shot. The
just
hurricane's
gonna come
wrap
back
around.
I think we're gonna have a problem unless there's another really powerful team that can take on a hurricane.
You know, like a natural phenomenon. Like
I guess it would just be how
Actually-
survivable, how many people would survive a hurricane passing through. There is
is
no
the
way.
avalanche.
There is no way. Maybe they will come up later. We'll just have to see. So
Wait, what town are they from? What are the hurricanes from?
the Carolina Hurricanes.
The Carolina Hurricanes.
Yeah. Well, it's obvious. They're called the Hurricanes, isn't it?
I was just
Yeah.
double checking because
Yeah.
we've been wronged by the Royals before.
We have been. So we need to do this with every. We
I am
will
doing-
do this
They
with
are
every
just called
team.
the
Yeah.
Hurricanes because they get
Yeah,
hurricanes.
yeah. Which is surprising. You don't think about
Which is
Carolina
dumb.
as a hurricane state. Well, either of the
It is.
Carolinas. You don't
it's
think of,
100%.
but
It's
yeah.
right there.
I mean, it's not one that you commonly think of. Like you think of like Florida and Louisiana and Mississippi and all those other ones. But
No,
you,
they get whacked pretty
yeah,
hard.
Carolina is right up there, right
Wasn't
above
there
Georgia.
like
Yeah.
2-3 years ago a fucking hurricane that hit New York?
Oh yeah.
That was
Yeah.
2018. That was 6 years ago.
Oh
Oh my God, that was 6
2019
years.
was
I
5
was
years
also
ago.
hit by that hurricane. Thank you.
Yeah. Hurricane
Yeah.
Sandy, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
Hurricane
yeah.
Sandy.
Oh yes, that bitch.
But yeah,
And then we had yeah.
I think the determining factor, they would still win, but the determining factor
Yes.
is how well would these things survive being hit by a hurricane. Like, and 20 Civil War soldiers are not going to survive being hit by a hurricane.
No.
They
gonna be
In the
have
middle
no
of an
chance.
ice rink,
Fuck is that?
absolutely not.
Yeah, no.
They're gonna be
So,
like,
Alright.
God, I'm
The
sorry.
Hurricanes move on. We have the Florida Panthers and the Detroit Red Wings. Why are they called the Red Wings?
I'm looking it up.
Excuse me. The Panthers are pretty obvious, but the
Yes.
Red Wings, it looks like a wheel. Is it like bicycles? I feel like it has something to do with like motorcycles or bicycles. Because it is Detroit.
Oh,
Okay, so this doesn't help me. There was an
think it's a
older
motorcycle.
hockey team called the Winged Wheelers that they're paying tribute to. Why were they called the Winged Wheelers?
Yeah, why was the hockey team called the Winged Wheelers?
I think it's motorcycles.
Yeah.
'Cause, like Detroit is known for freaking cars and.
The Winged Wheelers were a rugby team, actually.
Oh, what the fuck? Honestly, I think.
Okay, all right. Pulling
Okay.
it back even more.
Pulling it back.
Even more. It is an association with Hermes and his chariot.
Oh,
shit.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I think a god could take on a hurricane. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not Hermes. It's just his chariot.
Hermes' chariot?
But it's
Yeah,
like
his chariot.
it's like a magical item.
Yeah,
I think
Okay.
a chariot could run over a panther.
I think so too. A flying one?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
a flying chariot that can go faster than the speed
A
of
panther got
sound.
ran over by a chariot.
I think.
Yeah.
I think that's a one-on-one matchup that even
Sorry,
if the
Cougars.
Panthers had even if the Panthers had numbers, I don't think they would be able to beat that.
No.
But Panthers are
Absolutely.
solitary
They'd be
cats.
like,
they
"What
don't
the fuck is
they
that?"
don't pack up. They don't group up. They
Nope.
breed,
Yeah.
but they don't pack up. So it would
Same.
at
Dragon.
most would be two Panthers and their cub. But
Yeah.
even then, I
They're
think
gone.
all
They
three
are
of them
gone.
are gone.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're assuming that Hermes is piloting this chariot, though, at least.
I would
Like,
assume,
we're not
yeah.
using
Oh, yeah.
any of Hermes' other powers. He's just
Yeah.
driving his chariot.
He just has a chariot.
And it's, like, faster than the speed of sound. It, like, carted
Yeah.
messages across the universe type deal. Like, it's a big deal.
A cat is nothing. That's like
Yeah, a Panther has
like-
no chance against that.
mist in the wind. Okay?
So we have the LA Kings and the Boston Bruins. The Boston Bruins are named after brown bears.
Oh,
A Bruin
okay.
is another name for a brown bear. So
I feel like kings and brown bears are like natural enemies.
Yeah.
kind of are, but we have to look up why they're called the Kings because we have been fucked over by teams named the Kings and the Royals too many
Okay.
times.
So,
The
again,
LA Kings.
direct quote from Wikipedia.
Yes.
They are named from a fan contest.
Okay.
And the fans' reason was we wanted an heir of royalty. So it's just the
It's royalty.
vibe of
So
king.
yeah, so it is
Yeah.
so we can go ahead and make the safe assumption that this would just be a king, like an actual
Yes.
Okay.
Two
king.
of them at least.
For the
They're
first, yeah,
king.
Now-
kings. Yeah, so
Now
two
the
kings.
question is how
And how
many
they kiss.
kings that have ever been have fought a bear and won?
That's a great
Oh.
question.
Because
Uh,
I guarantee you there's at
many
least a couple of
Kings have fought a bear.
Theodore Roosevelt.
them. That's a president.
That is a
Okay, so the first thing that popped up is a Bible verse.
king. I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh yeah.
Elijah and the two bears.
And the two.
Which-
That
And the two bears.
Yeah,
Which
two
is
bears.
just a Bert Kreisner podcast, but
that sounds like a weird porno.
Elijah and the two bears.
I mean, actually, in the Bible passage, the bears killed 40 people.
Oh God.
I think the Brewers got this one.
I think the Bruins might have this. So okay, so let's determine this.
Yeah.
How
guess it boils down
many
to-
how many
Yes.
bears are there? Is it two?
How many bears
Is it
and
two
how many
bears?
kings?
It has to be at least two bears.
So there's more than one.
There's Bruins and Kings, so there's at least two of
I
each.
feel like there has to be more bears than kings, because there's more people in Boston than there are royalty.
Yes.
Yes.
What's
So
that
let's-
ratio? What?
The ratio of kings to people in Boston, like
many-
one per. I would call that almost like 1 per 1 million, but that doesn't help. Like,
Okay, how many people in Boston? There is 654,000 people in Boston.
who live in Boston?
Yes.
Are you just looking up
600.
how many kings there have ever been?
Yes.
Like,
How many?
how many people have
Kings?
ever been designated as kings?
How many kings were there?
How many people does a king have to rule over to be considered a king?
That's a better
that's
question.
Why did I just get stuck with another Bible verse? Oh, because it's Kings. Because
Yeah, it's Kings. It's from the Book of Kings. No wonder. Yeah.
The Bible says there were 42 kings.
42.
I feel like there's more than that. There's been 63 monarchs of England.
Okay, but that's kings and
Yeah, but they're old
queens.
as fuck, too.
Do we want to cut that in half and say like 31 kings?
Okay, so there is one king to every 21,000 Bostonians.
There's at least 2 kings.
There's 2 kings and
Let's roll a D20.
42,000 bears.
Roll a D20
And determine how many bears?
to determine kings. A D20 for kings and a D6 for bears.
6 kings.
6 kings
Oh, D6.
and a D6 for bears.
I got 3. I think the bears have it.
The
I think
bears
the bears
have it.
win.
I think the
Yeah.
bears could eat. I think each bear could easily take out 3 dudes.
I don't even
Yeah.
think the bears lose anybody. Like,
No,
I think the
don't.
bears move on without casualty.
I think the kings sit in their thrones. The bears come in. They're just like, oh,
Yeah.
don't eat me. Fuck my bones.
Also, these are brown bears. They are huge bears. Like, the black bears are smaller. You could take on a black bear reasonably, like, and just scare it away at least. Grizzly bears are worse, but brown bears
Oh,
are
yeah.
like right in between grizzly and black, where it's just like they are huge, and you could not really face them in a fight type deal.
Yes.
So the Bruins are moving on. Oh God, here we go again. The Winnipeg Jets and the and the Montreal Canadiens.
oh
Wait,
no.
2 pairs of glasses. So it's
How
just a
many
Canadian person and a jet standing in the arena.
How many Canadians does it take to turn off a jet?
Turn off a jet.
Honestly, I think the Jets have it against the fucking.
Well, here's something that we can say. The outline of the jet in the Winnipeg's Jets logo is an
Yes.
F-16 Fighting Falcon. So it is an F-16 sitting in the middle of a hockey rink. And an
Okay,
indeterminate amount of Canadian people.
The outline of the average Canadian is a hockey stick with a donut on it. So,
Yeah. I just don't understand. Like, because if the, okay. What is the win condition for the Canadians? What's the win condition? Is it to turn the jet off? Like, the jet is turned on and the Canadians have to sabotage it and make it so that it's not operating anymore?
Jet when it's on.
Exactly! That's what I'm saying! Like, what is the
I
win
feel like the
condition?
jet could fight the hurricane. I feel like jets fight hurricanes.
A jet can survive a hurricane at the very, very least, so it would just
What
have to
happens
wait for
when
the
a
hurricane
jet
to...
hits a person? Like, what happens when a jet hits a
There's
person?
no person.
The person
There's
becomes
no
a
person.
fine red mist. Like,
Exactly.
they
There's a
turn
video.
from matter
Listen,
to physics.
okay.
I feel like
There's a
this
video.
and Hermes like Chariot are gonna be up neck
Oh,
and neck
God.
against each other,
They-
and it's just gonna be like, what the fuck?
if it
Like,
ends up that
is
way,
it
that would be
man or is
fucking
it
great.
God that wins? What a philosophy!
I think the
All right.
Jets have this. Did the Jets have this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there is a video online, or I saw it through a TV program called World's Most Amazing Videos. But there was a video of a man on an aircraft carrier getting sucked into the jet turbine of an A6 Intruder aircraft carrier, like a Navy jet. He was sucked into the jet engine, and he was alive. He lived somehow, but it was real dicey. Like, it's a scary video to watch.
Damn. I wonder if like there's ever been video caught of like a jet going and hitting like just a fucking bird.
That's
Like in
called
the sky,
bird
just-
strikes. Bird strikes take down jets all the time because a bird gets caught in a jet engine and it ruins the engine and a plane crashes.
So we don't
So
know.
I did-
comes into
I did
a
look up
fucking-
why are they called the Jets?
Mhm.
And they're called a jet because they're white Americans. This
What?
is the meaning, however, for them in West Side Story.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much.
No, dude. Come on,
What?
man.
What?
It was the first thing that popped up.
No. Wrong. Sorry.
All
Moving
right,
on.
Jets win.
Jets win. Jets are moving on.
Okay.
All right. The New York Rangers and the St. Louis Blues. Why are they called the Blues? Are they named after the music?
Yeah.
Are we gonna have
probably.
another Utah Jazz
like the
situation
Jazz,
here?
yeah.
Are we gonna have another Utah Jazz situation here where it's just
Why
named after the
are they called
blues music?
Uh,
Well, the Rangers, I would assume, are like
they're named particularly after a song by W.C. Handy called St. Louis Blues.
oh fun. Oh dear, child moment.
And then
Naked
the
child moment.
Rangers.
The Rangers.
I mean, I'd assume they're just named after, like, the New York Rangers, like the people that walk around with the horses and whatnot.
right, like the
They're called
Texas
the
Rangers,
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The New York Rangers are like in a very similar boat there.
It is.
Tabasco
Yeah,
Dragon.
It is literally. They are founded in New York by Tex Richard.
He guards my
And
dice.
his nickname was Tex Rangers. And so now it's a play on Texas Rangers from the original owner, Tex Ricard.
Right.
So, yeah, they're basically the New York version of Texas Rangers.
Of the Texas Rangers. So the Texas Rangers, we have previously determined. The Texas Rangers are like these fully armed, like they're like basically like a SWAT unit, basically.
Yeah.
So a SWAT,
unit take down a jazz player. Yes.
A blues player.
a blues
Blues
player,
player.
W.C. Handy. Man, what do we use to represent the blues? Like, okay,
I feel
here's
like
a question.
it's just W.C. Handy.
No, here's the thing. Okay, let's do it this way. How many people in Okay, how many people are in St. Louis?
How many people in St. Louis? It is
So
not as many
St.
as
Louis
I thought.
population.
Just shy of 300,000.
Okay, what is the percentage of the population? Like, just how many people? Like, what percentage of people listen to blues music?
Percentage of who enjoy blues music. Not Blues Clues, Google.
Not Blues Clues.
Hey,
Nielsen ratings
around
for blues.
Around 20%. So
So-
20% of 300,000.
20% of 300,000 would be 60,000. 60,000
Yes.
people from St. Louis. That's a lot.
Versus an elite task force.
So I'll say that what if those 60,000 people are just like in the seats blasting blues music
Yes.
at this like team of Rangers, at this like SWAT team in the
I feel
middle
like
of the
half
ice?
of them didn't even come like to the fight.
Yeah.
That's fair. That is fair. You know what? I really doubt there's a whole lot of overlap between people who like blues music and people that want to go see a death match.
I think the Rangers win this one.
I think the Rangers
I
win.
think that
I
has
think,
to be
I think the Rangers get it just because they show up early and they're there, and the other
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
don't.
And the other people are just like, there's like a note left in the center of the ice, and they're just like, we're just chilling, man. Do what you want.
So you guys are fucking losers for coming here.
Yeah.
Fucking suck. All right.
Suck.
The Texas Rangers. No, sorry,
So the New York Rangers move on.
Yes.
We have the Philadelphia Flyers and the Nashville Predators. So
That cat's got a real bad overbite.
so the Nashville Predators are named the Nashville Predators. I know this one.
Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because a saber-toothed tiger skull was found when they were digging the foundations for the arena. They broke ground and they were digging up the ground to build the foundations for Bridgestone Arena in Nashville. And in the middle of digging it up, they found a saber-toothed tiger skull.
Damn.
It's one of the only ones that has ever been found south of the Mason-Dixon line. It is
That's really cool.
remarkable. It was a historic find, and they named the team after that skull because Nashville was getting a hockey team, but they didn't know the name. They were like the Nashville Sounds or the Nashville Country or whatever it was. And they found this skull and they were like, this is a sign of something. So I don't know if
That's
they
really
were called
neat.
the Sabertooths at one point, but they are now called the Predators because I think
it's
so.
funny
yeah.
that like hundreds to like almost a million years ago, there's just some saber-toothed cat, like tiger. I was like, you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm going this way. and
I'm
Yeah.
going south.
died,
I'm going
and then
south.
got a fucking hockey team named after it.
Yep.
What a goddamn legend!
What a
Okay.
legend.
So, and the Flyers are just named paying homage to the aviation history of Philadelphia.
So pilots. So
Yes.
it's a cadre of pilots from Philadelphia versus a literal saber-toothed tiger.
I think it's just people that are fans of planes.
People that are
Yes.
fans of planes. It's not
It's
even
a bunch
pilots.
of dippies. It's a bunch of
just
dippies
people that
just
are
standing in front of a
fans of
saber-toothed
planes.
tiger.
Just
You know,
like,
we really like planes, so we're gonna name our hockey team after.
oh my god. What are the wait? The Jets moved on. What if the Flyers go up against the Jets?
They're just gonna be like, cream.
Our God.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay, well, first things first. A saber-toothed tiger is demolishing a bunch of people. I guess it's
Okay, wait, hold up. Are they? A saber-toothed tiger is from the past. They're gonna see a cell phone and get confused.
They're not gonna care. They're just like, whatever the like, fuck you. Just rip your hand apart.
Yeah, the saber-toothed tigers win.
Yeah, I think the Predators are moving on. That would have been a fun
Yeah.
matchup with the Flyers
That
against the
would-
Jets, though. That would have been a really fun matchup. Now,
Alright.
because they are the Predators, do we want to roll a D? I'm thinking a D8, like a D8 for how
D8?
many How
Well,
many
no.
there are?
It was just the one that got fouled.
Was it
though.
just the one?
It was
I'll
just
do
the
a
one that
D8.
got fouled.
I want a D8 of them.
D8. All right.
Okay, no, you have a point. That's fair.
I got 5.
Okay, so
Okay.
if they need it, Mr. Predator,
I think-
Mr. Sabretooth has like a backup of 5 that he can
think
call if he
Sabretooth-
needs them.
Yes.
I think Sabretooth, like, they did hunt and pack.
Yeah, that's what I was coming
Which is
from.
like, is even more of like a legendary moment that there was one cat
So-
decided to just be like,
You-
fuck society.
Fuck you
and went
guys,
that way.
like, and just goes south, dies, and gets found 100,000, like 100 million years later.
And because
All
he
right.
said fuck society, he got a free.
And finally, in our Eastern Conference, just like
Yes.
the left-hand side of the board, we have the
Power
Dallas
of the
Stars, the Dallas Stars, and the Edmonton Oilers. Now we've had the Oilers. Actually, no, we didn't, because the Oilers became the Titans in the NFL, so we never actually brought this up. Oilers are just oil rig workers, aren't they? Like,
Yes.
that's literally.
I think an oil rig worker is not going to fight a star.
Well, it's not stars like in the sky. They're named after Lone Star, like the Texas flag.
Oh,
So
I
how
think
are they
some- I
being
think-
represented in this matchup?
just a bunch of
Texans?
flags.
Just just a bunch of Texas flags.
It's
I
just
think
a bunch of Oilers versus a bunch of Texans, and then it's like,
Well-
oh wait, that's my brother-in-law over there.
Yeah.
Like,
Honestly, I think it's a bit of a standstill because, like, it's not like the Oilers can use fire; they'll just burn themselves.
Well, no. But what are the like? That doesn't
This is
answer the
just
question about how
guys.
we're representing the stars. Is it
Oh,
just?
if we're doing flags, you burn flags, but you can't burn.
But like what? But
I'm
you want
doing
me
it
to look
as
up,
my
like,
answer.
Why
not
is
yours.
it the Lone Star State?
Yeah.
yeah, that would be a good starting point.
Why is it the Lone Star State?
Some stupid reason.
They took the flag from Mexico.
So it's flags. It's
So they're
literally
calling
comes
it-
back
It's
to
just, it's just flag. It's just
So,
flags
it
again.
just comes back to flags.
So we're calling this. We fucking take shit from you.
So
I think the Oilers got this for some dumb reason.
I think they do too.
Yeah,
Like I
get-
have
yeah.
I have no reason to believe. Now, we didn't talk about this before we started, but I feel like the same kind of rule applies that we've used in a couple of the past ones, where anything that shows up in their logo they have at their disposal.
Oh yeah.
So like,
The
you know,
Coyotes
the
are
Coyotes
armored.
have a hockey stick and they were wearing hockey gear, and they are wearing half of a coyote skull. That's pretty cool. The
That's-
Capitals
that's a
had
I
face
thought they just
mask.
had their skin removed.
Well, technically, they're also
the
wearing
Columbus
armor.
Blue Jackets just had the flag of Ohio and a
Yep.
star. The
That's
Hurricanes.
just
a
flags
flag of
again.
Ohio
That's
looks
just
like?
flags. Yeah, that's the flag of the state of Ohio, or is it the flag of the city of Columbus? I don't know.
I
One of the
thought
two.
I thought that was Puerto Rico.
The Florida Panthers, obviously. I mean, the Kings had a crown.
The Bruins have a ninja star.
Yeah, what is this supposed to mean? What,
I don't know. I can
What
look
is
it
this
up.
symbol?
Is
it like a wheel? Like a ship's
yeah, it's a
wheel?
wheel? Yeah, ship's wheel.
Boston Bruins, yeah, I suppose. Winnipeg Jets obviously had their jet. They also have the Canadian maple leaf. And I think this is supposed to represent a compass? Maybe?
Yes.
I don't know.
So they've got
the New York
direction,
Rangers
nature,
have a
and
Ranger
the fucking
shield.
jet.
Yeah. And then the Oilers have some
And
oil.
one drop of oil.
One drop of oil.
Just all the different-
This is very
They
strange.
They can
This is
make one person slip and fall
This
at
was a very,
will.
this was a very strange concept. So let's move upwards here and we'll transition. Woo! Now we're on this side.
Ah.
God.
I don't
Bless
know
America.
very many Native
we go.
Americans that met a penguin that could. Speak.
Oh God. So we have the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Chicago Blackhawks. So the Blackhawks are named after the Blackhawk tribe.
What?
The Blackhawks. Blackhawks.
Hawks?
They're named after the Blackhawk tribe.
Yes.
From Chicago, so it is a Native American warrior versus a penguin.
A penguin that knows how to skate.
Yeah, no.
Knows
Very
how to
clearly
skate.
knows how to skate.
Very clearly,
has
A,
very
knows how to
big
skate, and
shoulders.
B, has a hockey
The
stick.
motherfucker's got a V-taper, okay?
Oh, hold up.
Hold up.
Flag on the play. They're not named after a tribe, the Blackhawks.
Uh-oh.
Blackhawk was one person.
Oh.
Blackhawk
Was
was
he a leader?
one
Was he a
famous
tribe
Native
leader?
American leader. Yes.
Okay, so he was a tribe leader.
Yeah, lived in the
So
Midwest
Chief
United
Blackhawk.
States.
So Chief Blackhawk of the what tribe was he a part of?
The Suka tribe.
Spell it.
Saku? S-A-U-K.
Sock.
Oh,
They were part of the Sock.
sock.
So
Saku.
Blackhawk and his socks.
Blackhawk and a sock.
So Chief Blackhawk skates out onto the ice
I
with
think
a
I seen this on a
penguin
Weezer post or Red Hot Chili Peppers post.
with a penguin. Okay, are we determining what kind of penguin this is, or like is it obvious that Chief Blackhawk is going to get this?
I
Like-
think Chief
I don't know.
Blackhawk is
I'm
gonna
seeing
do
what
it.
Blackhawk did.
I mean, it's a penguin. Regardless of whether or not the penguin knows how to skate, it's a penguin. Like what? Like it's not gonna be able to put up a hell of a fight.
He led a team. He led a tribe of 1,000 warriors
Holy fuck!
to fight against U.S. government and won.
Holy
Wow,
The Battle of Stillman's Run.
hell of a dude.
This guy was awesome.
Yeah, right.
Huh. He's one of the few Native American tribe leaders who overtook land and won it back from colonialists.
shit. Damn.
That's pretty
Good
dope.
for him.
I think
I think he can.
He's
I
gonna
think the
beat a
Penguins
penguin.
have it.
the penguins. I think the penguins have it.
Have you
They
not
defy
seen Mary
all logic.
Poppins?
What would even one of the penguins from Mary Poppins do faced up against a Native American tribe leader as
Sing a little
tactically as tactically brilliant as Chief Blackhawk was?
All right, Blackhawk.
I think the
wins.
Blackhawks win this one. The Tampa Bay Lightning versus the New Jersey Devils.
Oh no.
Oh God, we
Actually-
have another Chargers situation. All right, Gano, you're rolling a D100,
Okay.
and the Devil, you're rolling a D100, and if you roll under a certain number, then the Devil is struck by lightning and just loses. Like, I think that's what the deal is here. Like, that's how we dealt with the Chargers, and it actually worked. The
I
Chargers.
got a perfect 30.
30. Okay, let's determine what the number is. So,
Where
our
are the Devils from?
The New Jersey Devils.
Okay, so yeah, they're just named after the New Jersey Devil.
They're just named after the mythical monster.
Yes.
Yeah, the New Jersey Devil. Yeah.
So it was not. So the Jersey Devil was not like immune to lightning. Obviously,
he wasn't.
But he doesn't have any control over lightning. He doesn't
He
have
has nothing over lightning.
So he doesn't have any he doesn't have any reason that he would have to be okay. How often does lightning strike the state of New Jersey? Like,
it is the lightning capital of America. That is why they are named that. It is the most lightning strikes of any other state per day.
of New Jersey or Tampa Bay?
Tampa Bay, sorry.
Tampa Bay receives more lightning strikes than any other city in the country.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
That is crazy.
How much?
I feel like that has to bump
Lightning.
up the number. You said you got a 30?
Yes.
So I would say we started at a 10. Most
re-roll.
lightning strikes of any city in the country has to bump them up.
Oh, yeah.
Do we roll a d20, and if we get a 20,
Yeah.
that bumps the DC up, and then the 30 matches, so the lightning wins?
I got a 12.
22.
All right, lightning
So the-
frequency based on state. Found a chart.
So we'll add another number depending on New Jersey's lightning frequency.
Reports that it's very confusing. Okay. Oh, it's not. Oh, I was hoping it was in order, but it's alphabetical order.
Damn it.
Oh, that's stupid.
New Jersey is okay. It's 30. New Jersey is in the top 15 from a quick glance.
Top
10.
15.
Top 10 of the country for
Damn.
the states.
Top 10.
Yeah.
Roll a d10.
You could
And-
still say, like, country.
In the country, yeah.
Because we're still.
Yeah, I know, but Tampa, we were talking about cities, and I just wanted to
Oh. Yeah.
specify.
Yeah. So roll a d10. And then we can add that, and we can add that. If they roll 7 or less, then the 30 misses. If they roll 8, 9, or 10, then the lightning hits.
It's a 9!
The lightning surpasses
Now we
the
wins.
Jersey Devil.
Now we roll damage.
No.
Fuck. How much damage does a lightning bolt do? 8d6?
How much does, like, a basic devil in D&D
That's a good question. Let me look it up.
have?
Oh, I was just seeing
You
if somebody
thinking
made
like
a
an
stat
imp?
block for
I
the
mean,
Jersey Devil.
A Jersey Devil is
Oh,
just
yeah,
an
do it.
imp, isn't it?
I found a stat block for the Jersey Devil.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, 85 hit points.
85? There is
So
no
what is it?
way. There's
Challenge
no
rating 6. The Jersey Devil?
The Jersey Devil is like a tiny little guy, isn't he?
Okay, how many dice do I need to roll
He's
for
like
this?
9
How much
feet.
is lightning bolt in?
Lightning bolt is 8d6, isn't it?
Lightning bolt D&D 5e.
An imp in the monster manual has
Long
a base of
8d6
10 hit
lightning.
points. So, yeah.
Dice roller. Okay, so 8d6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ready, set, roll. 26.
Awesome.
All right, they win.
Do we give a bounce to it?
A
A
bounce?
what?
A bounce. So it's in older editions of D&D. If you had less than 100 feet, not between you and the monster, the lightning bolt would bounce on the wall and come back. How big is
Sure.
a hockey rink?
Yeah, it's a hockey rink. It's small. How big is a hockey rink? That's a good question.
Ice is very conductive.
It is very conductive. Do we double the 26? If we double
I would
26, that's
double.
50.
Yeah, I would just double it.
52.
Yeah.
Okay. So
That
we roll
would be
again.
enough to knock it
would.
out.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think the lightning wins.
I
yeah.
think the lightning
Okay.
wins this. The lightning is moving on.
Okay.
Oh,
It's,
fuck.
it's one charge.
It has to recharge. Roll. What is it for recharge on a
D6.
on a breath weapon?
Five
it's a
or
D-
6.
A
Yeah.
5 or 6 on a D6.
I got a 6.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
So it's rearing and ready to go against Chief Blackhawk. Next. Oh, 2 Canadian teams, as it were funny enough. The Calgary Flames and the Vancouver Canucks. Canucks are literally just Canadian people again, for fuck's sake.
Okay,
And
but why
looks
is
like
there
they
like
have
a
a killer
whale on
whale.
their logo?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess you can look it up.
What the-
Look it up.
I don't know how the fuck do you spell Canucks?
Canucks. Canucks.
Spell it right, or else you'll get a weird website.
Okay, they're specifically right at the back. They're specifically named after Dutch Canadians.
Dutch
I don't know if
Canadians.
that changes anything.
Like that would change anything.
Hello.
So Dutch Canadians versus Flames. like, it's just flames. It's just
Fire.
flames
Versus fire.
on the side of my face. Like,
It is literally, it has a whale because it fit the sea logo.
How?
so stupid.
How?
Oh my god. Okay, so
how's a whale C-shape?
how is a whale a sea? So the
How?
Calgary.
That
So
looks like it's so fucking like.
so Flames. Fireball. Fireball.
Fireball.
How many Canucks are there? They would all fit into 20. A fireball would engulf the Canucks' entire half of the hockey rink. By the way, just to be
Okay.
clear.
But
But
they're also gonna melt the ice rink and then they're safe in the water.
that's not how an ice rink works.
I have a killer one back here.
Wait, what do you mean that's not how an ice rink works?
Well,
Is it not a
an ice
frozen
rink.
pool?
Well, an ice rink is only about like that layer thick of ice. It's like
Oh.
about like that much water frozen on top of a concrete pad. So they would be basically standing in like a heel high in like an ankle high puddle
Okay.
of water at that point.
So
I thought they used it for like water polo
So,
between games.
I looked up
No.
killer whales, stat blocks. They have 90 health.
Killer whales.
Then I rolled, yes, killer whales.
because of the because of the logo.
yeah, because the logo.
So it's
Duh.
so
They
it's
do.
like
And
We
then we're
made it
throwing a
clear if they
fireball
have
at
it
it.
in the logo.
yeah.
They have it.
But
So
again,
we're
how
throwing a
many Dutch
fireball.
Canadians?
I just rolled the fireball damage.
So how many
I got
Canucks?
half.
It's Canadian. It's a hockey team. They should just have 20 people
So 20 Dutch Canadians and a
with
killer
a
whale,
killer whale.
against a casting of fireball.
So I got 45 damage. that I did,
45 damage. All right. Well,
which is very high for fireball.
let's just roll.
How many
So did you roll a
how much
dexterity
HP
save for
does
the
a
killer
commoner
whale?
have?
The killer whale
A commoner has
90. But if you do, usually within D&D, if you do more than half of someone's HP, you kind of got to roll to see if they.
They just auto die. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean,
So the
if
commoner,
there's, like,
the entire
a
team
sturdy
is dead.
check that
The
you can
whale
take.
might live.
The team is dead. The whale might live. Is where we're at right now.
the whale rolled an 8.
So it takes all of that damage. It's alive,
Okay.
but barely.
No, it rolled an 8 on its like sturdy check. A 10 is normal.
But it still didn't take all of its HP.
Yeah,
said
I know,
no.
but you did half. It would have knocked it out.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I see what you
roll
mean. Yeah.
death saves.
So it got
Yeah,
knocked
roll
out by
death
the
saves for
fire
the whale.
damage. Yeah,
The whale. 15 success.
that's a success.
12 success.
That's a success.
Okay.
7 fail.
Okay.
That's a.
8 fail.
Oh my god! It comes down to this.
15.
Oh, it's
The
alive!
whale moves on.
The whale lives. Holy
It's on,
shit!
baby.
It's
Alright.
just
Saved
a
by their
whale.
logo.
Literally saved by the whale.
Shamu fights again.
Now the question is, do they get like a whole nother team of Dutch Canadians for
Oh,
the next round?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So we have one of my favorite logos of any sports team ever, the Minnesota Wild versus the San Jose Sharks.
As the kid
Why are
in
they
me,
called the
loves
Wild?
fucking Sharks.
Why are
So
they called Minnesota Wild?
here's the thing. The Minnesota Wild, if we're going by the logo, it is the silhouette of the head of a bear.
It
But the
is
logo
in-
itself has trees, a shooting star, the sun, and a stream and a mountain.
It is in tribute, and this is exactly what the Sportsnet website
I was
said.
about to say, is
A
this,
tribute to all the state's wildlife.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
All their wildlife. So they
Okay.
get one of every animal.
One of every animal that Minnesota has.
Yes.
So we need to find a comprehensive list of all the wildlife of Minnesota.
Minnesota native animals. We got black bears, bobcats,
Whoa,
moose,
fuck.
coyotes.
Yep.
Wolves.
Yep.
American marten, whatever the
Yeah.
fuck that is.
what?
Raccoons, bats. Oh, they have painted turtles.
Painted turtles. Fun.
Yeah. Rattlesnakes, the American badger, spotted skunk, American eels.
There you go.
Weasels and foxes. So
I
they,
mean,
yeah.
Even that list. So the forest. So like most of the
They can-
stereotypical animals in the forest all band together against a shark with a hockey stick.
Very, very angry shark.
A very angry
All right.
shark with a hockey stick.
I think we roll a d4 to see how many animals are killed. And then, depending on how many that is, we'll roll a d20 and I'll start chipping them off the list and I'll keep this tab open.
Okay.
So D4,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
for how many
D4 for how
animals the shark
many
took
are
out.
killed?
3.
Okay,
Okay.
Roll me 3 d20s.
And that determines like so you have a list of basically 20 in front of you.
Yes.
Okay.
So we've got 2, 6, 12.
Okay, so the lynx is gone.
Ah.
The American marten is gone. And the fisher cat is gone.
Oh wow. The shark didn't do a lot of damage, if I'm being
No, it
honest.
didn't.
It
No,
did
it
not do a lot of damage. Oh, so here's that moment I was talking about. The Ottawa Senators versus the
God.
Buffalo Sabres. Okay. I'm pretty sure they're just named after the sword. Like, it's just a sword.
Yep, they're just named after the sword.
Fuck
Yep.
me. Okay.
So do the Senators just move on with swords now?
But they have a buffalo in the logo. So
Buffalo
there
kill
is a
people. Believe me,
buffalo
I know.
with a pair of sabers. That's literally the logo depiction.
The buffalo
there is a
has
buffalo.
sabers for horse.
Yes! I love it! How many senators can that kill?
A lot.
A lot.
How many senators are there?
20. I mean, if we're going by standard hockey team rules for that kind of thing, it's 20.
All right. So I
Well,
would
how
just roll
many?
a D.
Okay, there are 100 senators in the American Senate, but these were the Ottawa
Yeah.
senators. How many senators are in the Canadian Senate?
Oh, that's good.
Well, the senator logo is actually like the Roman Senate, which would have been like more, but I don't think Canada
There's
has a Senate.
105.
105.
Yeah,
Damn.
Canadian senates.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think we keep it at a clean 20.
Yeah.
We roll a D20 for how many senators die, and a nat 20, the buffalo moves on.
I think so too. That sounds fair. So, I mean, the senators are wearing some bitchin' helmets.
They
Those
are.
are some, but I don't think that's gonna
I
save them
got
from a buffalo.
9.
9?
9 senators
So
die.
there are 11 senators moving on.
11 Canadian senators.
11
I wonder if
Canadian
they're-
senators.
I wonder if they're younger.
We have the Anaheim Ducks versus the New York Islanders. Now, I think they're called the Islanders because of the people who live on Long Island. I think that's
would assume
literally
that.
why they're called that.
How
So,
many ducks do you think
how
will
many
take to take over the island of New York?
Yeah, they're just named after Long Island.
Oh my god. So,
Do you think enough ducks could take over the island of New York?
Okay.
Honestly, I've been to Long Island many times. Yes, I do think there is a
Yeah.
number of ducks that can
I'm
take
gonna
over
roll
Long
a
Island.
D100 of ducks.
Yes.
and this is like the percentage. Roll a D100 for what percentage of ducks show up to this match. Like, and if the number
What
is
percentage of all ducks?
yeah, like they're going up against an island, man. Like,
Boys, I got 69.
nice. That's a lot of ducks.
That's a lot of
Yeah, I
fucking-
see that there's 34 million ducks on the planet.
Million? Billion with a B or million with an M?
No, million with an M.
Okay.
So how many
about,
ducks is that in total?
So about like 25 million ducks.
Yeah, just about. Yeah.
Just cover up the state, like they just smothered the state,
I think
like
that's
the
enough
Long
ducks.
Island.
I think that's enough ducks to take on, bro.
What is the
New York.
size of an average duck? There are ducks are 26 inches.
Oh my god, is that wingspan?
No.
No,
No.
that's
Average
body.
The average duck is just like
Size of Long Island. Okay. So we're gonna say all right, this is a big brain math here.
sure.
So one duck is 26 inches, two ducks together is ducks squared. ducks squared
Yep,
would be 52 inches squared.
that would be 52
Yes.
square inches. Yes.
So how 1401 divided by 52. You only need
27 dicks to.
okay, my math. All right, I fucked something up because this says I need 26 ducks.
Did you do square inches instead of square miles or square feet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. All right. How do I convert inches to miles?
Square inches to square miles. Hold on.
Yes.
Let me look at this up.
All right.
I love it when we just hear Dippy furiously typing. It's
Square
the
inches to
dumbest
square
shit
feet
ever.
conversion. So 144 square inches is 1 square foot. So 2 square ducks
Yes.
cover up 1 square foot. And then
Yes.
if we wanted to do square feet to square square
I don't know.
miles.
2 square ducks cover up like 3 feet. 56 inches.
1 square mile is 27,878,400 square feet. Wait. You said we had 26 million ducks.
We have 26 million ducks.
They cover half of Long Island.
They cover half of Long
They
Island.
cover exactly half of Long Island.
Long Island survives.
Long Island just barely survives.
Survives the duck plague.
I was-
Jesus Christ.
I would have been fucking irate if the ducks moved on. Let me be clear.
Yes. Ugh.
All right.
All right.
Oh fuck. We have the Las
Fucking A.
Vegas Golden Knights versus the Colorado Avalanche. Moving on. Like,
Well, why are they called the Golden Knights?
because they're fucking, because they're named after like Trojan warriors, like knights,
No,
like Golden
not
Knights.
even
like,
that. Not even that. They're just named after gold, and they added knights.
That's fucking stupid. So they just
no,
knight
no,
in shining
the gold
armor.
just sits there.
Yeah, the gold. It's just a gold nugget.
It's a gold
Holy
nugget
fuck, the
to me.
Denver Nuggets came back.
No, the Avalanche win.
There's no
The Avalanche win.
fuck's sake. I don't think you could have brought any amount of Golden Knights to survive an avalanche. Oh my god. So the Avalanche wins. And then our final matchup of this conference, the Seattle Kraken versus the Toronto Maple Leafs.
You know, I think the Kraken could fight a fucking.
Leaf.
I think the
Okay.
Kraken could fight a Leaf. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I think I'm gone.
The Kraken wins. Moving on.
I think the Kraken wins. Okay,
In the first
okay,
round-
hold on. Let's discuss this just a tiny bit. Just a minuscule amount.
Yeah.
What would a maple leaf have to do? Like,
What would a
would there have
maple
to be
leaf
a
have to do
pile
to-
of them? Like, would there have to be a pile of them big enough to engulf whatever it took on?
You know what they would have to do? Rub a genie's lamp.
Yeah, There's nothing a Toronto. There's nothing a Maple Leaf.
There's nothing a
can do.
Maple Leaf can do.
Oh fuck. God damn. So we have our first round matchups ready to go.
Yep.
I gotta transition us over here. And then alright.
Fucking A.
We have the Arizona Coyotes versus the Carolina Hurricanes. Okay. What chance does a coyote have of surviving a hurricane?
I'm looking it up right now.
Your search history is full of such wonderful things, Dadley.
Oh, you kidding me? This is like a good filter for normally the disgustingness.
Yeah,
on it.
good. Good. What chance does a coyote have of surviving a hurricane?
What animals in the wild do during hurricanes? All right, let's talk about squirrels.
I mean, that's something that you don't really think about, is it? You know, like, you hear about, like, people and structures being torn down by hurricanes all the time. You hear about, like, all these, like, this destruction. You don't hear about how wildlife deals with hurricanes. Like...
I mean, you hear about, like,
So-
shit.
So this is very tentatively related to the question,
Sure.
but I do feel the need to bring up this weird coincidence.
Sure.
Newest hurricane technology of like sending planes out to like track it and whatnot.
Yeah.
There are now small smallish drones, like 4 feet long
Mm-hmm.
drones, normally 7 at a time, dispatched
Mm-hmm.
to track hurricanes, and they're mostly known for going in, getting readings, and being some of the few drones that can come back to the ship, come back to the
Good
plane.
Lord.
Those drones are called coyotes.
Oh my god!
Shit.
Like,
How,
Those are
how
coyote
fun
drones.
is that? That's actually ridiculous. That's so
and the-
fun.
in the actual wildlife, coyotes are very much known for being able to hide out in caves during storms and whatnot. We're in the middle of an ice rink. They're not doing anything.
Yeah, they're dying.
They're dying.
I don't think there's anything that we. I think that I feel like this is gonna come down between the hurricanes and the avalanche. Like, unless something miraculous happens.
Hermes.
I mean, who is next? We have the Red Wings. We have the Red Wings and the Bruins. This is 3 brown bears versus Hermes Chariot. I feel
The
like the
god
brown
is
bears
winning.
have a chance.
Really? Okay.
I don't
How
know.
did-
We've been determining that this was his chariot, right? That he doesn't have access to his other like power. It's just his chariot because that's what the name is after. I love
not
it.
Hermione. Jesus Christ, Hermes.
Hermione. Why is Hermione in your search history, Dad?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I want to know if he died. I want to know what killed him. Oh, fucking A, Google. Okay, cool. Yes, I know he's immortal and he didn't
Yeah.
actually die, but gods get killed all the time in Greek mythology.
Yeah, of course.
Apollo.
Fun fact: Hermes was killed by a bear.
Well, that's what I was kind of
Yeah,
expecting.
exactly.
Apollo defeated Hermes. I don't know if that means anything for us.
What was Apollo the god of? He was the god of the sun. I know he was the god of the sun, but was there any tangential relation that he could be like god of bears?
Bye.
Archery, music, dance, truth, prophecy, healing, and disease,
Nope.
as well as the sun, light, poetry.
Nope. I think Hermes
Yeah.
got this.
Yeah, Hermes won.
I think Hermes' chariot is moving on. I feel like we've messed this up so bad. Like, why? That can't be why they're called the Red Wings. I'm
Well,
looking
no,
at...
again, I explained. They were called the Red Wings because of a different team.
That.
Yeah. What the fuck? So they were originally the Cougars,
Yes.
the Victoria Cougars, and they moved on as an NHL franchise to move to Detroit. In 1930, they changed their name to the Detroit Falcons, They were bought out and changed to the Red Wings.
Yep.
Okay, but why? He designed a new logo with the wings protruding from the wheel. The logo would help the team curry favor with Detroit's auto industry. Pay homage to a hockey team. The Montreal Hockey Club nicknamed the Winged Wheelers.
Which is where I pulled the Hermes thing from. Winged Wheelers got their name from Hermes.
But the Montreal Hockey Club... Oh, hey, look at this. The Montreal Hockey Club was the very first team to win the Stanley Cup.
Neat.
Well, how fun.
Dang, that's pretty cool.
Child moment. This is so strange. Like, why is it such a mystery? Why?
It is weird. Yeah, it is really weird.
Hermes being the best thing to go off of for this? Like, that's so strange.
Yeah.
Okay, not to laugh. I feel like the Rangers have a better chance of, like, sabotaging this jet than just standard Canadians do.
I feel so too. Like maybe they.
But I feel like they're still gonna lose. I feel like they're still gonna lose.
All right, so the New York Rangers are named that because of the Texas Rangers.
Yes.
There are 94 Texas Rangers.
Like, period? There are that many?
Yes, there are 94 Texas Rangers.
Goddamn.
And out of those 94, as of 2020, over half are flight certified.
So 40?
Yeah. Like 45, 46.
What's half of 94? 47?
47.
47 are flight certified.
Yes.
So any 20 of those flight certified... Oh, doggo.
I feel like the Rangers can absolutely take down... Because we looked up last time. They're like armed to the brim.
Yeah, they are. I feel... Are we gonna knock out the Jets here?
I feel like.
I think the Rangers move on.
Damn.
That is surprising. I would not have expected that result. We have...
Yeah, they're full SWAT gear. They are full SWAT gear.
We have the Nashville Predators and the Edmonton Oilers. Is an oil rig worker really going to...
Okay, but on the flip side, all those saber-toothed tigers, most of them became oil.
Like... sake. I knew you were going to say something like that. I knew
the Predators have to make con save not to become oil.
I bet money on myself that you were going to mention something about dinosaur bones and oil, and I was just like, for fuck's sake, man. Okay. I feel like I have to stress, this saber-toothed tiger is not dead yet. It can't become oil. Like,
fine.
Can it get, like, covered in oil and that, like, fucks with it? Like,
can it get its morale lowered by its brothers and sisters caroling My Tahoe?
Fucking stop.
Fuck. God damn. God.
Okay, the way the direction you're bringing this, Dadley, the Oilers are going to make an intimidation check against the saber-toothed tiger.
I feel like that's their only shot. I feel like they understand they're going to die unless they scare this thing.
So the Oilers are getting an intimidation check against a saber-toothed tiger.
They got a 9.
They fucked up. They failed. The Nashville Predators move on.
God damn.
So we move over to the West once again. Woo!
What's going on in the Western Conference? Oh my God.
We have the Blackhawks versus the Lightning. All right, Chief Blackhawk. Standing in the middle of the hockey rink. All of a sudden, off in the distance, he hears like thunder sounds. Let's determine the number first. Where is Chicago on the list of lightning strike cities?
I don't have that list up anymore. Give me 1 second.
Fuck. whether it's like Chicago on the list of cities or Illinois on the list of states, whichever one. Well, because Chicago borders one of the Great Lakes, so how prone to lightning are the Great Lakes?
I'm gonna be stupid for a second. What state is Chicago in again?
Illinois.
Illinois. Oh, it's really high up there.
Oh.
It is really 233 strikes per square kilometer.
Oh shit.
Which is in the top 5.
Wow. Okay, so that
yeah.
definitely improves. So 10 is a base number. Top 5 has to bring it up
Damn.
to like. Do we add 10? Do we because we added? What did we add for Tampa Bay? We added a D20 roll. Let's add a
Yes.
D10 roll.
Add a D10.
Add a D10 roll for the barrier for the Lightning for Chicago. Dunno.
So, okay.
Just
so,
roll a D10 and we'll add that number.
okay. 6.
So 16.
16.
I have to roll a D100.
And if
Yes,
it's below a 16, the Lightning strikes and wins.
0.
You rolled a 10. He rolled a 10.
I rolled a 70.
Oh,
Oh.
70.
Yeah.
Okay. Blackhawk moves on.
The Blackhawks move on.
He's like, what the fuck was that?
So we...
Oh.
What the fuck is this? So we have the wildlife of Minnesota versus 20 Dutch Canadians and a half alive orca whale.
I will say this.
Yeah.
If we say that nature is represented by the moose, both killer whales and moose, like, they fight.
They are
They do.
Yeah, so it would be a moose against a killer whale.
Well,
Like-
it's a moose and black bears and a bobcat.
Yeah,
and a
I know.
beaver.
That's the
Yeah.
thing is that we're basically hinging on whether the whale survives again or not. So it's already lost half its health. So how much damage is a moose doing to a killer whale while all of his other wildlife friends kill the rest of the Dutch Canadians?
All right, moose 5e. That's a mouse. I'm stupid.
I'm
A
sorry.
moose does 2d6 damage. Or no, a moose does 2d6 plus 4 damage.
Nice. Okay.
Um.
And how much does an orca whale do?
Oh no, I'm sorry. A moose can do 4d6 plus 4
Oh fuck.
with a charge attack and knock things prone.
You know what to do, Dono.
Okay. So 4d6 damage.
4d6 add 4.
Let me get my dice roller out for this because
Yeah.
it's just easier to do that.
This is literally, I can't believe this is just an orca whale. Like, because
19 plus 4.
wow, 23? That's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
So how much damage can an orca whale do with its bite?
I don't know.
Let me see if I can get the stack block.
Enough.
Enough.
All right, killer whale 5e. 5d6.
Oh fuck, there's a
Damn.
chance. Holy
There's a
shit.
fucking chance.
A moose has 30 hit points.
I'm assuming that, I'm assuming this is just coming down to who does more damage knocks the other one out.
I mean, all the other animals are still gonna pile on.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Like a squirrel can do 2 damage and like chip away at the thing.
Can. But an orca's like straight up gonna fucking
Yeah.
slap that bitch.
Yeah.
All right, so
Orca,
5d6 plus 4 for the
5d6
killer
plus
whale.
4. This is fun. I love doing fantasy sports. It's so stupid. It's
This
so
is fun.
I love it
5d6
so
plus
much.
4. Yes, sorry.
You're good.
5d6 plus 4. Okay, roll.
I love fantasy sports so much.
16 plus 4, 20.
20. Ooh, it didn't do a lot.
All right, so it didn't take out the moose.
Didn't
the
take out
moose
the-
is taking out the killer whale this turn, right? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Let me roll.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
go ahead. 46 plus 4
12 plus 4.
16.
So 18. It's still
18.
up.
again.
It's
16?
still up. No, it's 18. No, 16. Yeah.
16. Yeah, 12 plus 4.
It's still technically up.
Wow. Okay, I guess the whale gets another attack. 5d6 plus 4 again.
Okay.
Because it only did
14 plus 4, 18.
18?
all right,
the
so
moose
the moose is
dead.
down. Can all the other
But the
animals
whale
take
is
care
only
of them?
hanging on by like 4 hit points now, right?
Damn.
Okay, so
Okay.
let's so roll a d20 for another animal on the list.
Okay.
All right, I knocked the moose
4?
out of the list.
Okay.
4?
4.
A beaver?
How much damage? That's like 1d6, right? Like a beaver
Beaver,
bite is like
5e.
1d6.
All right, not a giant beaver, just a regular beaver.
Just a regular
please.
beaver.
I don't even think there's a stat block for a regular old beaver.
So
I'm
cut
only
a
getting-
giant beaver in half.
All right.
guess.
Giant beaver does 1d8 plus 3.
So just take away the +3. Just do 1d8.
Yeah, 1d8 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, 1d8.
Mm-hmm.
7.
Killer whale's dead.
Yeah.
As are all the
Yeah.
other commoners. Now let's roll the d20 like 3 more times. Because to
10?
determine the
Yeah.
animals that are taken out.
6.
6 was already taken.
15.
It's fine. 10,
Oh.
6, 15?
Mhm.
Yep.
The list was over 20, so I'll just
Oh,
skip
okay,
the
sure,
one.
sure.
Yeah. All right, so
10, 6, and 15.
10. Oh, the wolf is gone.
Oh!
Ooh. Damn.
6 is a bald eagle.
He must have enjoyed
Oh!
his time on the wolf.
Oh!
Damn.
And then 15.
That's something to like
3,
pay for
6,
is to fucking see a killer whale kill
A deer.
a deer.
Don't think a
Oh,
deer was
dear.
going to do too much. So, so the Minnesota Wild have lost 8 animals so far?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. So they lost. So the beaver is still alive.
The beaver is still alive.
Incredible. So the beaver is
They
still
don't
alive.
have a whole lot left, though. They still have a black bear.
That's pretty good. Now, the Senators versus the Islanders. Okay. 11 Senators versus
half the
Long
island of
Island.
Staten
Versus
Island.
half
Half
of
of
the,
it.
half of Long
Half
Island.
of Long Island. The other
I
half
think-
is ducks.
I think if Long Island decided to be like, you know what, fuck you, they did.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But against ducks, man, they had a fight.
I feel like the
The thing
Islanders.
is, they didn't want it. They didn't want to fight the ducks. They were like, "We're just gonna see what happens."
Yeah.
And then the ducks were just like, all right.
So
okay.
so half of Long Island shows up, and is like 11 senators arrive, and they're just like, like we'll give you a
the nation of the USA.
we'll
want
give you a
to move to Canada.
What a great question. That should
14% of Americans say they would be happy moving to Canada.
that would be
I don't know
So
those
if we take the
14%
entirety
like,
of Staten
skewed-
Island into that 14%. That's like
Yeah.
most that. All right, here we go
Oh,
So
again.
the senators
So
just
Dono,
take a bunch of people with them.
yeah, so Dono, the Senators take a bunch of people with them, but the Islanders are just barely hanging on at this point. I'd say roll a D100 to see what percent of Long Islanders like leave,
Are bored.
Got
are
it.
bored, and they
Fucking
just
done with it.
leave.
I gotta go get my fucking Dunkins.
Fuck, 90.
Oh my god!
They are
So-
barely hanging
So
on.
only 5% of Long Island is left
Yes.
because half was taken out by ducks. The other, and then 90% of that half brings Long Island. No, 90% of that. Wait,
1 second. I gotta.
Yeah.
because 10% of a half is 5%, right?
Yes.
So
yes.
10% of 50% is 5%. You just moved the
Wait, what?
decimal, right?
Yes. Wait.
So
10%?
10%
No. We're dealing with.
of
Yes. Yes.
10% of 50% is 5%.
Correct.
Because 10 fives is 50.
Yes.
So 5% of Long Island is left. What was the population
Yes.
of Long Island again?
I'll look it up.
What's the population? So 5% of the population of Long Island?
Oh, we never looked up the population of Long Island.
No, we never
did. We looked up
did.
the square
We looked up the
footage.
square footage of Long Island.
7.5 million.
Oh fuck. 7500000 times 0.05. 375,000 Long Islanders are left.
All right.
Versus. Hold on a minute. Wait, the Avalanche versus the Crack. We have to wait for Dono to get back for this. Is there a spell in D&D called Avalanche? I don't think there is.
Avalanche.
I know there's a meteor swarm. I know there's an ice storm.
No, there's not. On D&D Beyond, I did find like detailed rules for running an avalanche.
What?
Yeah. A typical avalanche is 300 feet wide, 150 feet long, and 30 feet thick.
So that's definitely enough to cover the whole of the arena. Like, for sure. But how
Yes.
big is the Kraken related to that? Like, how big is a Kraken? I think that has to be the question here.
It moves 600 feet per round.
The Kraken? Or the
no,
Avalanche?
the avalanche. The avalanche. It moves 600 feet per round.
Fuck, dude. What
And
the
it
fuck?
does 2d6 damage per 100 feet you are stuck in it. So per round, it does 2 or 12 d
12d6?
Yeah. That you are stuck in the middle of an avalanche.
Yes. But this is a Kraken.
Okay, I'll look up the stat block for a
So,
Kraken.
like, the Kraken is, like, huge. It's a mythological, like, it's a mythical thing. It's a gigantic creature. I would even posit that it wouldn't get stuck, but what does that mean for the rink? Like, it tears apart the rink before the avalanche does.
Yeah, I mean, it has a 30 strength.
How many hit points does a Kraken have?
472.
Fuck me, dude. That's a lot of hit points.
I think the Kraken wins.
But the avalanche would get it stuck, which
Yeah,
would
I mean, it's
mean
not
it
like
would
you can
start doing
fight an
cold
avalanche.
damage. You can't fight an avalanche. So it would get stuck in the avalanche and it would take cold damage over time until it got out.
It is immune to all non-magic damage.
You're kidding me? You're telling me this avalanche isn't magical? Come on.
Is this a magical avalanche? All right, my bad.
It like this is a hockey rink. How did an avalanche get in a hockey rink without magic?
Is this the Kraken's lair? Is this like is this home field? Because if it's in its lair, it has access to control weather.
Fuck me, dude. No, it's a neutral site. That's what all of the rest of these have been. I talked
fair.
about this at the beginning of fantasy
Yes.
football, where do the teams on fantasy football get any kind of advantage from their name,
Yeah, no,
like
just-
home field?
just
Like, do we
neutral, yeah.
flip a coin for what kind of field they're on? No, it's just a football field. It's
Oh, okay. It also has freedom of movement. It cannot be ignores difficult terrain, cannot have its speed reduced, cannot be restrained. It can spend 5 feet of movement to escape any non-magic restraints.
oh fuck me.
This Kraken, it's a fucking swimming pool.
I
for him.
think
like
I think the Kraken might actually get this. The Kraken
Easily.
is gonna beat an avalanche?
yeah,
That's nuts.
it's a challenge rating 23 monster. Like it's fucking absurd.
It is absurd.
I want to run a Kraken now so bad.
Oh my god.
Y'all
Well,
wanna fight it?
Dono
Y'all just
ran.
wanna-
Well, Dono ran a lava Kraken for a one shot for us years ago. It was nuts
Oh, really?
too.
You guys just want to do a one shot where we all fight a Kraken?
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
Like sincerely.
I drank
let's
a
just throw that on
beer.
the- Hell yeah.
Another beer. One, 2 beers.
What?
Three beers.
What? How
4
about-
beers.
Oh, I've definitely shown you a picture of my dad, right? Because he looks like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, you showed me before.
Yeah.
Although I would love to see your dad again. I mean, what?
I wouldn't.
Aw,
I'm kidding. I love
that was sad.
Ugh.
My New Year's resolution is going pretty well, by the way.
Oh, I'm glad.
I've already watched 6 movies.
Holy shit, that's a really good pace for you.
Yeah, I actually was able to. So I have it pulled up still. My movie diary. I have a lot lined up too.
Ah, Donno's back.
I'm back.
Dono!
Okay. All right.
So me and Dadley have talked about a lot of details about this, but we want your input, obviously. The Avalanche versus the Kraken. The Kraken is a level 23, a CR 23 creature with 400 hit points and freedom of movement. But we found rules for an Avalanche that it does 12d6 damage per 100 feet.
No, per round,
stuck.
because it can move 100 feet. All right, sorry, it can move
It moves
600 feet
per round.
Yes.
So it's
And it
2d6
per
per
100
round,
feet.
which means that
No.
it does 12d6 per movement that it
Yes.
does.
Yes.
So,
Okay,
but the Kraken's not getting stuck in this avalanche because of freedom of movement. But if the avalanche is a big enough avalanche,
every
it'll
turn
do
it's doing 42 damage.
42 damage every turn, and it's just a matter of how big this avalanche is. So 42.
So it would take 11 turns.
It would take 11 turns. All right, I think this is simple then. Roll a d20 for how many turns this avalanche lasts.
I don't think 11 turns? That's a long time.
It's a long time for an avalanche. Have you seen
got
avalanche
10.
videos? Oh my god.
The Kraken lives.
Oh my god, it lives just barely. Wow. The Seattle Kraken just defeated the Avalanche. The Colorado Avalanche.
And
There we
Krakens
go.
have a healing ability.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Do they? Not the one I was looking
Wait, go up. Is it the lightning against? Wait,
It's the island versus the Avalanche.
against
Oh.
the Kraken.
Versus the
Dude.
Kraken, yeah. No.
Krakens have a fun little ability if they make it past the Islanders.
Oh my god.
at. Okay.
All right, so transitioning again to the semifinals for the East. We have the
we have God.
We have the
versus
Carolina Hurricanes versus the
Versus
Detroit
the
Red Wings. Hermes Chariot versus a hurricane.
Can Hermes Chariot take out a storm?
That's what I was like. Can it spin opposite?
Can
Yeah.
it like dispel the storm? Not if it's a Category 5 hurricane, dude. Like Category 5 hurricanes are brutal.
But a god?
But a god.
Are you saying God is not
Okay.
all powerful?
I feel like
Category
we've been...
5 hurricane is up to 157 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's pretty fast. And it's picking up debris, and it's picking up all of this other shit, and it's tossing it around. I feel like Hermes... Is it raining outside? Oh shit, it's raining outside right now.
How
Fun.
fast was Hermes?
Speed of light, or speed of
Mach-
sound, or something.
Mach 4.6.
Fuck, that's 4
I don't know
times the
how they
speed
came
of
up
sound.
with that number, but
It's like 4 times the speed of sound.
who's
Listen,
faster, Hermes
can
or the
I-
Flash?
Can I reveal my bias here? I feel like we're
Yes.
I feel like we are way overpowering the Red Wings here.
I think so too. I do agree.
But
I
I do
have-
think it's funny.
It's funny, but I feel like the Red Wings have got to stop. I feel like they're frauds. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying? I feel
just
like they're
'cause your team's
frauds.
getting fucking destroyed does not
Okay,
mean
how long is a hockey game?
60 minutes. Divided into 3 20-minute thirds, I think. Right?
Yes. So, 3 20-minute thirds. Hermes has to make 3 dex checks to make sure he's not getting hit by debris.
He's not like
trying
caught
to...
up in the storm.
So what
Yeah.
does a god have as like a bonus in Dex?
I don't know, like fucking plus.
I think yeah.
Hermes
Roll it
5-ish.
first and we'll see.
Does
Oh,
Hermes have a
God.
stat block?
I
That's-
got 2 13s.
13s? Okay. Does Hermes have a stat block?
Probably.
I'm
He's a
looking.
god.
Yes, I found a stat block for Hermes.
Fuck
he
me.
has a plus 10 dex.
Okay, so he makes
So 23 and 23. But a category 5 hurricane.
What is the dex check for a category 5 hurricane?
I would say 20. I would say an even 20.
For a category 5? Okay. Fair enough.
20? I think sounds fair, yeah.
For a cat.
What's the dexterity saving throw for a category 5 hurricane?
Hurricane 5e. Mechanics for running
how many things
a
in my search
storm
history is
at
something
sea.
random?
What?
And then
Running a
just
storm
5e
at
next-
sea, yes.
Hurricanes last a minute of 10 hours. After that, if the wind low, not 20. Let's see here.
So what kind of damage are they doing per
Yeah.
minute?
So ship handles mean okay. So rolling for ship, which we're doing this.
Kinda,
instead.
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Ship
mechanically.
handling fail equals loses 1 ship status. There you go. Ship handle DC 15 maintain scuttling before the wind. Ship handle DC 20 maintain sailing on course. DC 25 increase status. Move a breeze wave, especially. Ship handling DC 25 maneuver and hold station modifier +2 to every crew member, +4 to -5 for each piece of major
This
ship
is
damage.
if the ship rolls these numbers, that's what the ship is doing in the storm.
Yes.
So it's not taking any damage, but it's also not improved status in the storm. It's like just barely not improved
It can
status.
take damage if it rolls under 15.
Yeah. But Hermes has a +10, so how is
Who
it
knew that? Like, do you think this dude was just like, one day, fucking 3 dudes are gonna fight about a hockey team called the Hurricanes?
and a hockey team
And
called the Red
they're gonna
Wings?
I found a homebrewed D&D spell called Eye of the Hurricane.
Oh, they have ship damage in a D10 table.
Ooh.
Dippy, would you like to have
Eye of
this?
the Hurricane was not good.
A D10 table? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. For Inquisition,
Yeah, that's gonna be
absolutely.
good.
I would
Yes.
love to. Yeah.
Eventually, we'll end up on the big C's,
Yeah.
right?
Thank you.
I sent it to you.
Pin that in our DMs, dude.
Ooh.
All right, so Hermes has one more check, right?
Yeah, he technically. Well, yeah, technically. I would say that technically he should have been making 20 checks per round, but that's like infeasible.
20?
Because it's every minute. The DC check is every minute of a hurricane.
Okay.
You can't we can't make 60 dexterity checks.
Bet.
All right, go for it, big guy.
I'll do it right now. 60 dex checks.
60 dex checks
With a +10
with a +10.
to each one.
Roll
And then just
60 d20 and count up how many are less than 10, because 10 is the threshold.
here, I got
for-
30 ready to go. What are you at, Donna?
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Why are you
7, 8.
counting them?
1, 2, 3. 8 times 3 is
24?
24. I've got 24 ready.
All right, get another 6, and then we'll do it together.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right.
Okay. Are you going to be able to see individual die rolls for
Yeah.
these rolls? Okay.
Yes.
Release the Kraken! Well, the Kraken comes later.
How many of them are under what?
How many of them are under 10? Because the threshold is if they hit a 20, then they are fine. They
9,
take no
10,
damage.
11, 12.
I could not see the individual rolls. I have
But
to do
it
something
has
different.
a +10. But he
That's
has a
what I'm
+10.
saying, is that if anything
Okay.
less than 10 plus 10 won't reach 20, which means that it takes damage. So however many are under 10, don't count 10, however many are under 10.
12. I have
12 are under 10. And Dadley?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Wow, fuck, okay. So 24 instances of damage
Wow,
happened.
did we get the same number of?
Did we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did. That's
Oh.
that's peculiar.
All right, and how
Oh.
much damage does it do?
Dono,
Oh, of the storm.
do you want to generalize this? Because there's 24 instances of
let's see here.
damage.
Okay. So there are 24 instances of damages. I'm gonna say because we'll say that each hit makes it go. A ship has like what 300 health
Sure.
because that's what your guys' house has, right? And I based it very close.
I have Hermes stat block just loaded up.
Oh,
so-
what's Hermes stat
Just-
block?
Okay.
No, just
So how much
I'm
health
not
does
going to
Hermes-
reveal the HP yet.
Oh,
Just
okay.
how much damage does each failed deck save do?
I want to say that each hit, because it's like a ship and it's taking bludgeoning.
Yeah.
I want to say it's like 2d10. I feel like that's
So 48d10 added up all together with no bonuses, no nothing, just 48d10. All right, I want to do this on my end because that sounds like fun.
Okay.
So I'll just roll on Kanna's sheet because why not? Okay. D10s, where are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
48.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
It
17,
counts
18,
for
19,
you.
20,
You don't have to
21,
count.
48. 48 D10.
imagine if he had gone one above it.
Oh, fuck.
All
Okay,
right,
48 D10.
Get ready to listen to this noise.
Here we go. Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
The frame rate, though. There's a lot of ones in there.
There's a lot of zeros in there, which are 10s. 259 damage.
God.
And
damn.
Hermes has 202 health.
Oh. Hermie loses to a hurricane.
The Hurricanes. Oh my God. The Carolina Hurricanes defeat the Detroit Red Wings.
That's insane.
I think moving forward, it can't be they pulled out the top guns. That was
they
the
had
biggest
to.
hurricane
They had
could
to.
do.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
know. I said this was a Category 5, and it was gonna last a full hour. Like, I get that. There
Yeah.
wasn't much else that was going to stop a god.
Absolutely,
So I wanted to
yes.
give the
Yeah.
Hurricane a fighting chance here.
100%.
I wanted to give the Hurricane a fighting chance.
God damn.
All right. New York Rangers versus Nashville Predators.
The Predators win.
Really? You're saying the Predators
Oh.
are winning against this?
Absolutely, I am. Yes.
Fine, no questions asked. Moving on.
I think Chris Hansen would have something to say about that.
Yeah, why don't you have a seat?
I've been trying my best not to make jokes about the
Come
Predators.
on, man.
Trying.
Yeah, especially if it's like Mr. Sabretooth, like the original one, and his 5 buddies that he had.
Yes.
Like 6 Sabretooth cats are definitely pulling it out against the
Who knew
Rangers.
that like having a massive overbite would be such a deadly.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Just tell me when I was a kid.
Oh my God. What a fitting matchup, I suppose.
Wow.
Chicago Blackhawks versus the Minnesota Wild. So how many wild animals do we have left on this Minnesota wildlife list, Dadley?
Besides the black bear, like nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all right. I got the lit. We got black
Can a
bears.
black hawk fight a black bear?
We got loons. Oh, that's a type of duck.
Yeah, no.
We have bats. We have turtles. Skunks, rattlesnakes. Oh, we got bison. We have bison.
You got rattlesnakes and bison. Rattlesnakes are deadly, dude.
They are. That's pretty much all that's left.
Okay, so we can assume that that's pretty much all that's left. So we can
there's-
assume
Oh shit!
we can assume that the
Lightning's
Blackhawks.
lost.
Yeah, they did. So we can assume that the
Oh, Lightning's to
Blackhawks.
fight Kraken. Give it a recharge.
So the Minnesota. So we can assume that the Blackhawks take out the loons, the skunks.
Yes.
All
Yeah.
the non-deadly animals.
Foxes?
Foxes can have a bite. I'm
Yeah,
sure
that's
the
what I'm saying.
foxes
Well,
can get
even
like
more
a
than
hit
that,
in.
they're hard to catch. They're
They
hard
are
to
hard to
like.
catch.
Yeah, they are.
I would say that a fox would have a fighting chance, so we can give the fox an attack at least.
Oh, I would even just say give the fox like the fox might be the last one standing.
Oh,
The fox just might have like hit away. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, if
No.
that's the case, then there's no way the Blackhawks could win. Is the fair point? So it's okay. So let's go. Okay,
Yeah.
here's what I'm thinking. Let's go down the list and determine what each animal is going to do to the Blackhawks.
Black bear.
It's going to be an attack. I would say that this black bear is attacking the Blackhawks. So what stat block are we giving to Chief Blackhawk? Are we giving him like soldier? Are we giving him envoy? Are we giving him
Archfey.
archfey? No. As much as we would love to believe that, no, I don't think he's that powerful.
Probably. He's got to be like a battle master, right? Because he's a commander.
So what's the NPC in the? Is it?
I
Are the
looked up
NPCs in the
tribal
monster?
chief stat block.
Yeah. Tribal warrior
The-
in the monster
yeah.
manual. Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Oh, but that's just a warrior. That's 1/8.
Yeah, the one I
Yeah.
have is a challenge rating 3 for tribal chief.
That would be the
Sounds
same as a
reasonable.
veteran in the monster manual.
Yeah, go for that.
So a veteran has an armor class. Well, that's splint armor. What kind of armor does Chief Blackhawk have?
No armor.
So unarmored.
Unarmored defense.
So that would be
Oh, they're kind of like monks.
10 plus 1 plus 2.
Sure.
So that's 13 armor, 58 hit points, or if you want to roll them, 9d8 plus 18. To give,
I would just keep it. Yeah.
98.
so
plus
58
18.
hit points. So 58 hit points because Chief Blackhawk was not
Okay, Black
not
Bear
threatened
Burst-
by a penguin.
No,
Okay.
he hasn't had a
Yeah,
challenge
He
yet.
hasn't had a challenge yet. So Chief Blackhawk versus a black bear, first and foremost. He has 58 hit points, a 13 AC. Yeah. So let's just start there. So so a black bear
19 hit points, has a plus. It makes 2 attacks, plus 4 to hit, 2d4 plus 2 damage.
Why are there so many giant animals in the monster manual?
Because giant animals are cool.
Black bear. Yeah, I have the black bear stat block right here.
Oh, perfect.
So
Oh,
a black bear makes an attack with its bite and attack with its claws.
yeah.
So I will personify the black bear in this instance, Dono. If you want to be Chief Blackhawk, or you can change it the other way around.
How
And
about
he's talking to his
Dono's
family.
doing things and I have the black bear block up? Black bear block?
Black bear?
Yeah,
block.
you just us go.
So I'll
All right,
be.
I have
okay.
the black. Yeah.
So you'll be
you
the black bear
chief.
block. I'll be the. I'll use the veteran stat block,
Yeah.
or minus the armor class, of course.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, and I would and my multi attack is 2 sword attacks. Do I want to
Nice.
change that? What kind of animal? What kind of animal? What kind of weapon did Chief Blackhawk wield? That's a good question.
I didn't see looking, but I don't want the helicopter.
Like the helicopter? Where did you get a helicopter from?
The Black
Oh, the Blackhawk helicopter, yeah. Imagine if that was the namesake instead of this awesome Native American guy. It was just a helicopter. Bless you.
There you go. I actually don't see what kind of. I'll just look up SOG.
Sock tribe, yeah. Would it have been like tomahawks? Like tomahawk axes?
That is what I would assume.
So 2 hand axe attacks.
Yeah, tomahawks, and then mostly known for bow and spear. Or
Oh,
sorry,
okay.
bow and arrow.
Okay, so that would be, instead of a heavy crossbow, it would be a longbow. But a longbow does the
Yeah.
same as a heavy crossbow, right? 1d10
Yeah.
plus.
Yep.
So he gets a. Okay, so. Yeah,
Yeah, we're just doing this. Yeah.
yeah, okay. So here we go.
All right, I rolled an 11 on my initiative.
Roll initiative.
I rolled a. Oh, fuck. I rolled a 4 plus 1, 5. So.
Okay. All right. 2 attacks. That's a natural 20
Oh
for the
fuck.
bite.
Oh fuck.
And then what do I have to hit? +4. Then a 15
I need
for
my
the second one.
I need my calculator up for Chief Blackhawk's health. Hold on. Okay, and then what for the second one?
15.
That hits.
Okay, so that's oh, why did I roll D2s?
Do
Jesus Christ.
do a crit however you'd like for this.
Yeah, I just doubled dice.
Sure.
10 for the bite and oh fucking I'm using my dice roller and I hate it. So 18 damage altogether.
So 10 minus 10 minus 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Chief Blackhawk will do 2 hand axe attacks. That's an 18 on the die
That hits.
and a 12 on the die plus 5 for 17.
That hits. My armor class is 11.
Oh, okay. And a hand axe does 1d6, I think?
Yes.
2 plus 3, 5, and 4. So 9 damage total to the black bear.
Okay.
So Chief Blackhawk and the bear both get another round. Oh my
Yes.
god. All right, the bear
14 to hit
hits.
and 13 to hit.
That is my armor class.
Okay. All right. So that is
So that
Fucking-
hits too?
3, yes.
Meter beat.
3 and 7, 8, 13 damage.
He's getting weak. That's a 19 on the die. Fuck.
Okay.
And a 5 on the die plus 5 is 10. That's a miss.
Yep, does not hit.
Fuck, and he only did 5 damage again.
Oh, the bear is hanging on with 4 HP.
Oh my god, they both get another round!
All right, that's a hit,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another fucking A. 4, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 damage.
19 damage. Chief Blackhawk is hanging on by a thread. 11 plus 5, 16. 9 plus 5, 14.
Both
Those-
hit.
3 plus 3 is 6.
Okay, so the bear's down.
Okay, so what's the next animal in the lineup?
It did a duck, the loon.
He kills it with his second attack. Next.
Yeah.
So out of initiative, next animal in the lineup.
Raccoon. A raccoon could probably do A damage before it dies.
So what would it do instead? Would it like try to run and hide?
Nah, the raccoon's probably going for him.
Okay, so do
Okay.
one attack for the raccoon. Is there a
Raccoon 5e.
I was about to say, let me look here. Hold on.
I
Hold
found
on.
a stat block. I found a stat block.
Are you serious?
It has 2 HP.
Yeah, no, there isn't one in the monster manual. That's
and
surprising.
and all right, I'll roll a hit.
Mm-hmm.
I miss.
You missed.
I miss, and the raccoon dies.
Yeah, it hits. Yeah, so raccoon's dead. Next animal
All right, next animal. A bat
could fly away.
could fly away.
Make a ranged attack
So
with,
yeah, I was
for
gonna
Chief
say make
Blackhawk.
2 ranged attacks. Yeah.
It's only 1 ranged attack if he does ranged.
Oh, okay. All right. make a
So if
ranged
the
attack.
bat is flying away and like hiding somewhere, make the bat make us. I'll make a ranged attack and then I'll make the. He got a 2.
Alright.
He got a 2 on the die. What the fuck? Plus
That's
5
great,
is
'cause
7.
And I made a dex check, and I got a 9.
Okay, so the bat not only dodges that attack, but wouldn't do a stealth check.
Yeah. What else do we got here? We got rattlesnakes.
You do a stealth check for the bat, dude.
Oh, that's what I did. Sorry.
That was a 9, or
I thought the 9 was the stealth check to hide.
you said a dex check?
Yeah, stealth is a dex.
Oh fuck, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so the bat is hidden for now.
The bat is.
What's the next
The bat
animal?
is hit. Rattlesnake.
Oh fuck, that might actually get him.
Rattlesnake 5e. All right, poisonous snake.
Yes.
All right, bite attack +5 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That hits.
Uh-huh.
1 piercing damage, just a single piercing damage,
But
and
then
then
how much poison?
2d4.
Oh, fuck.
5 poison damage.
So 6 damage overall. He is fucking hanging on just barely.
All right, try to kill the snake.
That's a 9 + 5 for his hand axe again.
Okay, you kill the snake. There goes
How much
my
health does it have?
1. Sorry,
Oh.
2.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, he kills it. Yeah. Okay. Well, fuck.
All right, what's next on the fucking list?
Next animal.
We are running a skunk is the last one on the list.
I'll say
sorry,
that
a
you
fox
can
as
do
well.
is I'll say that you can spray, like a skunk can spray to try to disorient.
Skunk 5e.
Skunk 5e.
Once per encounter, a threatened skunk can release a stinking musk in a 5-foot cloud. Creatures in range must make a dex save to avoid it. Any afflicted creatures.
You rolled a 5.
Okay, then make a con save or become poisoned and blinded as well.
Poisoned and blinded
Yes.
on a con save. Hold
Yeah.
on,
Any affected creature must succeed a Constitution save.
Yeah.
It's 1d4 minutes. You'll be blinded.
You said a con save.
Yes.
12.
All right. So you are poisoned and blinded.
Oh my god. Which
And,
leaves the fox. A fox, seeing his skunk friend do that, could make an attack and try to finish him off.
Could.
Chief
Because
Blackhawk
apparently
is
the
very
skunk
bloodied.
does not have any attacks.
Oh, fuck. So the skunk runs away,
Yeah.
and the
All right.
fox...
Stat
Just
block
a
for a
stinking
fox.
cloud.
Yeah.
All right. The fox does exactly 1 damage, but it hits.
He's on 1 health. So
okay.
Chief Blackhawk has these attacks at disadvantage.
Yes.
Oh my god, I got a 19 on a die and a 4 on a die. So that's a 9 to hit.
That does not hit the fox.
And then a 3 and a 15. So 8 to hit. So he misses with his hand axe.
The fox hits again for another point of damage.
Chief Blackhawk is down.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Full death saves.
All right. 18, success. 4, failure. 10. What is a 10? Is a 10 under or over?
Success.
A 10 is a
Success.
success.
Yes.
I thought it was 1 to
Yes.
10 and then 11 to 20.
No, 10 is a success.
Okay, so 2 successes. 17, 3 successes. So Blackhawk is conscious. He is alive.
But at 0 HP. I think the animal's won
Yeah.
because the bat is still out there.
Yeah.
I don't think
The
they're making
fucking
another
Minnesota
round.
Wild wins with
I
a
don't think they're gonna
bat,
make it another
with
round,
a bat,
but
a
yeah.
skunk, and a fox left over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably the longest round that we've ever had. That we've had so
Oh,
far.
yeah.
Thinking, yeah.
Because we had to go through a whole
fuck
combat.
me. The wild. Oh my god. Okay.
I think the Kraken's got this one.
I think
Does
the
it
Kraken has
though?
it. The
Because
Kraken
we
Yeah.
determined
yes.
that the Kraken. We determined that the amount of islanders left.
All
if
right,
we were
let's
going by
look at it this way.
population.
One Kraken versus a bunch of individuals that have less than 3 HP.
We also probably shouldn't have 30 million people in this fight. They don't fit in the hockey rink.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is that
Yeah.
if we wanted to even give a chance for the Islanders in this scenario, there are 375,000 New York Islanders,
Yes.
like Long Islanders, left, versus 1 Kraken that already had a lot of its health sapped from the
Yes.
avalanche. But we can't, like, is there even a chance? I think it just comes down to like a rollies. It has to just
Yeah,
come down to like
Just
a
like a
rollies
clean and even rollies.
of just like whoever
Well,
rolls higher, the
ultimately-
Kraken of the Islanders.
This will ultimately decide whether or not, like, the finals are actually good or not.
Yeah.
It's possible. Yeah, whether
Alright.
it's just a
All right,
stampede
I'll
or
roll.
all right. I will roll
Oh.
for the Islanders.
Okay, I'll roll for the Kraken. What'd you get?
What did you get?
I got an 8.
I also got an 8.
Ah!
We have to
All
roll
right,
again.
roll again.
Oh again.
Oh my god.
What'd you get?
What did you get?
I got an 18.
I got a 3.
Okay.
The Kraken
The
wins.
Kraken
Yay.
wins. The Kraken defeats the Islanders. And I can just go ahead and say right now that between the Wild and the Kraken, with one skunk, one bat, and one fox
A
versus
familiar problem takes on a Kraken.
takes on a very, very, very hanging on for dear life Kraken.
Which is
Kraken
still
has
a
2 tentacles
Kraken.
left.
Which is still a Kraken. Does
Yeah,
a
the Kraken
shitload of
wins.
damage and
Okay.
can
And then taking a
And then
very
we just-
quick jaunt over to the
The
east
Hurricanes just win, right?
against the Predators.
Yeah, I think the Hurricane wins.
Oh, yeah, we made
Oh,
Hermes
man.
too strong. Now let's let a Hurricane in the tournament.
Well, what was a Predator going to do against Hermes was my
That's fair.
thinking.
That is also fair.
That's true.
The Hurricane wins.
Yeah. Now here's the
So
fun
a
bit.
hurricane versus a kraken?
Okay, so hurricanes have lightning, right?
Yes.
Okay, the Kraken revives health from lightning damage.
What stat block are you looking at?
Is that not like well known?
Kraken
Lightning
5e.
damage.
That krakens heal from lightning?
Yeah,
I've never
because they
heard
can
that
control
before.
lightning.
They have
Since when?
control. Wait a minute. Timeout. Where are we getting our kraken stat block from? Because
Okay, Krakens do have a lightning storm ability.
Yeah,
Krakens magically create 3 lightning bolts.
Mhm.
But I don't see anything about
I thought
them
they.
healing. From
I thought they
lightning.
healed from it.
I don't think so. I think you're just thinking about the one tree you really like.
No.
that life tree that
Damage immunity: lightning, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing of non-magical attacks.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
it's
I mean, they're
immune to
immune to
lightning
it.
So
damage.
let's determine this
Okay,
now.
fleeing tentacle.
This has to be a
lightning
magical
storm.
hurricane because how would it have ended up in a hockey rink otherwise?
Yes, it's a sentient hurricane.
Yes.
Number 2, if it's immune to
The
lightning
fr-
damage,
the
that's
Kraken also
fine.
has freedom of movement.
Yes.
Yes.
How much damage is a hurricane doing to
How
an
much-
entity, not a
Okay,
ship?
Here's the question: how much fucking decline?
What the
Why
fuck?
didn't you just hit the button?
Decline.
Oh, I fucking like yelling at my phone to say decline.
Okay.
And this is when
Okay,
the robots take
okay,
over. They're gonna
okay.
fucking hate you, Donna.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Decline. It's like, do
Wait
you
a
wish to
minute,
die?
wait a
Decline.
minute, Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay.
Imagine that's just the off switch. Like you just gotta watch. You just gotta look at the robot and just be like, decline. It's like,
So- So the Kraken started with how much health? Like 500 health? And it took
472.
472 health. And the
Yes.
avalanche did 42 damage every round for 10 rounds, leaving it with 52 health that
Yes.
was not chipped away at all by the Islanders.
Yes.
At all? At all. Because the
Hey,
Islanders
you
tied
guys,
their
you
first
guys
roll.
had to go to you guys had to tie. They did something.
So let's roll a d20 for how much damage the Islanders did because they tied.
okay. They do a D20 of damage.
All the Islanders? Yeah.
372,000 commoners.
3?
3.
3? Okay.
All right,
so
49.
he has 40. So the Kraken has 49 health
All right.
versus
so-
a hurricane.
All right, but hold it. We got to take a step back on this hurricane because there's 5 classes of hurricane.
Yes.
I'm assuming it's been 1 class per fight.
Yes.
Use the 5th.
We've used 5.
What else have? Yeah.
What did it go up against? It went up against a coyote. I mean, that would have been a category 1 for sure.
Category 1.
And then what did it go up against first? The Columbus
Category
Blue
5.
Jackets. The Blue Jackets.
All right, so it's
Isn't
used
there,
category 1
isn't
and
there
2.
such thing as an EF0? No, that's for tornadoes. That's for
yeah.
tornadoes.
All right, so this is a category 4 hurricane.
So a
Yeah.
category 4 hurricane versus a Kraken. So
But the hurricane can't do magical damage.
no,
This is definitely a magical hurricane.
how would it
Okay.
have ended up in a hockey rink otherwise? Okay.
Okay, this is true. Okay.
It was doing how much damage each 2d6
Yeah.
for each like damage instance that it lasted for the 60 minutes of the original one?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do this then.
Krakens have an intelligence of 6.
Yeah,
What
it's
the
really
fuck?
low.
That's lower than I thought it would be.
No, +6.
Oh,
Oh,
plus 6.
plus 6.
Like
Oh,
Krakens
fuck.
can. Did you guys know that Krakens, like, there's different ones that can learn magic? Some
Yeah.
of them are like liches.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my god.
That's why they can call lightning storms. They're magical.
Let me transition this a little better. There we go. So category 4. It's two. I want to say 2d4 per instance of damage, but how do we determine instances of damage?
And how does the
Because-
Kraken win? Just withstanding the storm?
Yeah, it
I
has
mean-
to live by the end of the storm.
I think it could live if it only has 49 damage.
That's what I'm saying. Is like if it's let's say that it's like 60 minutes again.
So what? A storm just wins because it's a storm?
How else? How, like, what other win condition does a storm have? Like, a storm kills everything in its path, or it has lost, or it wasn't a storm. It didn't serve its purpose. Like, that's the point.
It's just
How
a
long-
giant non-bladed blender, but it does have blades.
How long does it has a bunch of ice skates?
Yeah, because it's in a hockey rink.
So it's just a cloud of daggers.
It's just
It's a
cloud of
really big
daggers.
cloud
It's
of
a
daggers.
really, really big cloud of daggers.
Okay,
It's
how
Blender.
long does the Kraken have to be here before it can turn it into his lair?
Okay. This is like a, so you know how at the end of like a hockey game they have the shootout, like the penalty shots from
Yes.
that were accrued over the game? Hurricane gets penalty shots.
Hold it.
Hold it.
Wait. Kraken
Mhm.
is healed and strengthened by his fellow brethrens as the crowd throws octopuses on the ring. This is a real hockey tradition.
What?
Wait, do you guys not know about that? Oh, okay. Yeah, let me look this up really quick. It's
What
a
the
real hockey tradition to throw octopuses on the ring.
What the fuck?
Octopuses on
Octopi.
Yeah. octopi. The practice started in April 15, 1952, at Olympia Stadium. Yeah, why do they throw octopuses on the ring? The legendary octopus tradition.
For what team?
Decided to throw an octopus on the Olympic Stadium. The 8 tentacles of the octopus symbolize the 8 wins it took to win the Stanley Cup. It's
Right.
It's a Red Wings tradition.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
So the
I
Carolina,
totally wish I remembered this earlier.
well the Hurricanes definitely benefit from that by defeating the Red Wings.
Oh, they have octopuses.
Yeah.
they're just slapping the Kraken with octopus.
Okay.
Fucking dumb.
What's the AC of a Kraken?
AC of a-
18,
Yes.
which is surprisingly low.
Which is what?
18. which is
18?
Surprisingly low.
Okay. Let me go back to my sheet here. Here's what I'm gonna do.
What are you
It-
gonna do, Dippy?
60 d20s for 60 minutes. Anything that is 18, 19, or 20 gets counted. And that's how many
Yes.
damage instances there are.
Okay.
Oh man, I gotta click
You're
a
not
little
going to
bit.
be able to see the list on D&D Beyond, will you?
I don't know.
I don't know, can I?
I don't think so. I was using a different dice roller.
Here we go. Oh god, 6. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Ah! It's so many! I see an 18 right there! There's at least one. Okay.
Yeah, you can't see the list. It's gonna go away.
Okay, yeah, let the dice go away. Hold on. There's so many.
19.
I see a 19. Okay. Oh,
Jesus
fuck. It has the
Christ.
face value of the die. Come on. Are you serious? Okay, let me...
Let me use my dice roller because it sorts by ascending or descending. Okay?
Wait.
So, how many is it?
Well, I just did all 60 on mine. Okay, wait.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a pain in the ass.
1.
I could make it so much easier.
There's 1. There's 2.
Yeah? Okay.
There's 3. There's 4. There's 5, 6. There's 7, 8. These are all natural 20s if you want to count that, by the way.
Oh, damn.
Like, if you want to count a 20 as a natural 20 and it does more damage, then fine. I'll delineate those two.
I already have my number.
Of how many... Fuck.
I told you, mine will be a lot easier.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I think you counted that one twice, did you?
7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 12. So there were 12 damages. There were 12 damage instances on mine, and 5 of those were natural 20s.
Okay. So what was the damage?
I said 2d4 per instance, which would mean that a natural 20 would do 4d4, or it would do... My simple crit system is max damage allowed on a roll plus a roll. So 2d4 would be 8 plus rolling the die again. So 5d20s means that it's already guaranteed done.
Yeah.
40?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I think the storm is 1.
I think the storm won.
Yeah.
I think, ladies and
I think
gentlemen...
the storm
Ladies-
stormed too hard.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It was storming.
I'm pretty sure we have our fantasy hockey champion. The Carolina Hurricanes are
There we go.
the fantasy Stanley Cup holders for the Dapper D's for 2024.
Good Lord.
We did it.
What the fuck?
We sportsed today.
We sportsted. Oh my god. What did we learn? We learned that there are a lot of teams named after like really powerful concepts in hockey. Like there are so many that are just like such big powerful things just off cuff, like off riff.
Yeah.
Like we had
We learned that the Red Wings are too fucking confusing.
Yeah, we had we had a literal god, a literal hurricane, like a literal avalanche, and a literal kraken, like all based on the Wild had a Cinderella run though. Like the Wild defeated a lot of people that it really should
Yes.
not have.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I'm surprised that like my god.
My God, man.
Just, but also, the Toronto Maple Leafs never stood a chance
Yeah.
against any. Is there a team on here that the Toronto Maple Leafs could win against, other than the
No.
Lightning? Maybe if the Lightning missed the Maple Leafs, then the Maple Leafs
Yeah.
would win by default.
Honestly, maybe the Flags. People.
Maybe the Penguins?
Hmm.
Because they don't want the Leafs.
That's
No, there are
fair.
penguins that live in like summertime
Oh,
weather.
whoops. Transition over. There we go. So here's the full list. Here's the full bracket.
Oh, Lord.
And like I am
Oh, the Canadian Senators. They don't want to hurt a Maple Leaf.
the Ottawa Senators, yeah.
Oh my
The Maple
God.
Leafs would have just what? So like a completely like a Cinderella run for the Maple Leafs would have been if they faced, maybe in order, maybe not, the Ottawa Senators, the Tampa Bay Lightning, and the Pittsburgh Penguins? Like, if they
Maybe.
faced those 3 teams in order, they would have made it to the finals?
Yeah.
Well, no, they 1, 2, 3. They would have made it to the semifinals.
Yeah.
And that's as far as they probably could get.
Yeah.
There's no other team that would have been defeated by a Maple Leaf?
I don't think so.
Hot take. Could the Hurricanes have lost to a Maple Leaf?
No.
No.
Because of Maple
They
Leaf.
beat a god.
I mean, they beat a yeah,
right.
but think
They
about
beat
how
a god.
small a Maple Leaf is. A Maple Leaf isn't getting like torn apart by a hurricane, is
Dippy,
it?
we literally said that it's just a giant cloud of daggers. Okay?
That is okay. No, you do have
Yes.
a point. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Well, yeah. What the Dallas Stars?
Ooh.
So
Maybe.
if they had faced, wow, there are enough, just barely enough, that they could have maybe made it to the finals and lost.
I mean, the Texas infrastructure is terrible against the cold.
So there you have it, folks. Your fantasy hockey league for 2023. As always, I will save this bracket.
Eventually, we'll do something with it.
I have them all. I have all of them in our Dapper lists folder.
I
We
have
can
no
look
idea
at
what
all
we'll
of
do.
them.
Maybe if we do enough of these, we could have like a tournament of champions.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know what? So, the gift that I sent, you know what I think is funny about it? Is that there is just a cameraman standing there watching this dude fucking just like.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
Like, imagine being the camera guy and just be like, this is funny as fuck, dude.
Oh god. Oh no.
You're gonna fight a hurricane.
Oh my god. Oh god. All right, y'all. That knocked it out of me.
Jesus.
Wow.
All right.
What a fun episode. I always love doing fantasy sports, but alas, I believe we must say adieu. And I will stop share. Oh god. Uh-oh. Oh no. What happened? What?
What happened?
What?
Whoa, my Zoom is crashing. Why? Hello?
Oh,
what?
no.
You're fine on
Dippy,
our
you're
end.
here.
Yeah.
You're here,
Zoom
Dippy.
meetings is not responding. What the fuck?
You're here, baby. Dippy, you're right here.
Well, stream can no longer see our faces because my Zoom
Uh-oh.
is crashing. So,
Well.
I guess in tradition with the Great
Alright,
White
well-
North.
Remember? Your adventure matters.
Thank you
I'm
so much for
Donna.
watching. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Next week we will do Anipod Jeopardy episode 3.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's exactly what we're gonna do.
And as always, I'm Dippy,
I'm Dadley.
And I'm Dono.
even though you can't see any of us.
Oh, and
now
Dippy's now
stop
frozen.
moving.
And your adventure matters.
Stay dapper.
Roll your initiative.
Bye.
Bye.